Sir, we request you to open the proceedings, sir. And give a big clap to T.G. Venkatesh sir for making new history in Arya Vysya community, and he is motivating us and leading us to make a landslide victory today. And despite rains, despite all the bad propaganda against WAM, today we proved what is WAM and what is the strength of WAM. All credit goes to T.G. Venkatesh sir's leadership and Tangtur Ramakrishna gar and OSS Prasad gar and Bandar Subbarao gar. Thank you so much, everyone.
First, everybody should understand Vaishyas are business community. The first business community, then caste. Started with the business, then converted into caste. You can see so many castes. From Veda time, I was just mentioning morning also, from Veda time, our community is existing.
Please give a big hand to sir.
Koncham, okay. Enough?
Why I'm telling that, 5-6 years before we didn't know all this name, only one man has done tremendous work. Who is that man for among NRIs? M.N.R.Gupta. Give at least NRIs, why actually WAM has gone to the beyond the India because of this man. Oh, he gives the blood. NRIs, please, you can at least for.
I think M.N.R. గారు I think has been ఏంటంటే రక్తం పెడుతున్నాడు actually blood పెట్టాడు. I think to people to move, I think somehow hook or nook, he wants to make the people to talk about it, this particular event, business summit అని చెప్పి. I think he's a right blend to make it happen. And what we want to say, to bring the voice of whatever the various sectors of the people to talk about a common objective. I think it's a good initiative అండి.
Exactly, we will have a couple of sessions on business and then a moderator and speakers and then question answer session.
We are also giving our time. Our time is money, so you have to understand it. Don't think that we are giving only money means money. Time is more than money. Give a big clap for this gentleman. Traveled 1,000 kilometers to get emergency visa to attend WAM Global Business Summit. I am so happy you understand the value of WAM. My name is M.N.R.Gupta and I am the WAM Global Business Chairman. I am the WAM Global NRI Vibhag Chairman and I am the WAM Global Convention NRI Committee Branding, Publicity and Marketing Chairman. I am the Rizji Group of Companies Europe Global CEO and Director. I was NRI for 17 years. I got 90 international awards, broken 15 world records. I am the first world civil engineer to be recognized as a young prodigy by Guinness Book of Record London. I am very happy to meet all of you. Thank you so much, and let us proceeding for the thing. It is total 1 hour session. 15 minutes is for question and answer. Balance will be shared for all the discussion from each speaker equally. So speakers, we kindly request you to maintain the global standards by maintaining second to second program, and I am leaving the mic to Mr. OSS Prasad to do further proceeding.
Now we have 6 speakers in this panel and the subject is investments, startups and technology. All the 3 are to be clubbed together to see that business is established. Investment, we are focusing more on to the startup business.
Good evening everyone. Very happy and privileged Global Business Summit. I also thank the organizers, Mr. M.N.R.Gupta garu and other members. A unique product or a unique service, you can have an innovative idea, you can start a startup. The startup needs, capital and investment, and again, a scalability also. The main objective of the WAM is to promote startups in Arya Vysya community. Mr. M.N.R. Garu has taken a lot of efforts, in this for conducting this business summit, and this summit will be very, very fruitful if they can create a platform for this, and it will be nice, and our Arya Vysya people will become startup, experts in startups, and many of them may become unicorns shortly.
I started with a career of technology and worked with many multinational companies, worked in the various industries and across the globe like India, Singapore, New Zealand and Europe, elsewhere. I worked and I got very much exposure to enterprises because fortunately I've been into enterprise resource planning, like actually, ERP, SAP and many other business applications I've been working on. So due to which always I've been having the connect with that. And during this time, definitely I always have my back of the mind, definitely we have to do something different. Also, we also need to synergize my strengths. That's where I think really got into IT consulting and startup. That's what the topic I think it's talking about here. So when I looked at it, various avenues you have, and technology is evolving. Whatever the technology you take it, whatever the startup you take it, at the end of the, what it needs to do, it needs to support the business, right? It needs to support the people, business, processes, etc., everything. So I believe, if you can go to the next slide, please, if you don't mind. That's about me, but that's fine. Yeah, you can move on, please. Next one. Next one, please. Next one. So I think we started getting into ERP, like wherein, SAP, we got into consulting with the SAP, and where we would like to support SAP consulting services. But not only that, at that time, only ERP, that's what happening. But in the world, across the world, there are technologies which are very undermined, and they are not given importance to many things. Also, maybe they will be coming in near future. So that's what I think I looked at process mining and also robotic process automation, wherein we try to make it, which can really improve the business processes across. So దానికి సంబంధించి I think we invested on this.
Coming from that background, then I did my polytechnic engineering in Siddhartha. Then I went to Australia to finish my MS in Australia. So when I finished my MS, because it's in the blood of maybe Vaishyas, I thought I shouldn't be working. I should start something on my own. That's when my startup started actually. All my friends, they got plenty of opportunities to go to America, and then H1 visa and started working. 99% of the people, they started going on H1 visa to start getting the employment. But I stayed back saying that I want to do something in Australia, and I started a small training institute in the IT. Not to work in the IT, but I wanted to train people and send them to US. That's the first consultancy I started. And then I sent few people to America as a IT employees. Then I thought there is a good potential in US itself. Why not in UA? So why should I stay in Australia? Then I went back to America. Then when I went back to America, I started an IT company, but I never worked even single day to an employer or anything. So the first was my entrepreneurship. People might think, what is the difference? Like, we all come from the business background. There is a big difference between the business. Vaishyas means we are all the business people. But there is a difference between the business and the entrepreneurship. Maybe most of them, they think it's like, business and entrepreneurship is the same thing. But, to just give you the clear-cut example, the first generation, say, we can call like it's a business. And the second generation, whoever is coming, if they don't want to get into the father's business or add the technology or innovation to their own business and take it to the next level, that's called the entrepreneurship, where you have to take more risks into your business and scale up and innovate. So to give my background after that, when I went to America, I started an IT company. Then I saw the potential to grow the consulting thing into an educational institution and then the university. In 95, I went to Australia. In 98, we started a college. In 99, we started a university in Australia. Till date, it's about 20 years. We graduated more than 20,000 students, most across the globe. We have the students coming from India, we have the courses in all the areas, including MBA, IT, undergrad, postgrad, diploma, English courses, several other courses. So we have the campuses in Sydney and Adelaide, 2 cities we are running our campuses for the last 20 years. And my IT company, when I started, I exited from 2 IT companies. And then I am into, again, education sector because I thought my vertical is more of education. I'm connecting my education background to IT. That's Knowledge Resources Group, what we started in Australia. We work on multiple projects with the government of Georgia, and where we develop their curriculum and support the government system in Atlanta, Georgia. Then I started the Rockwell International School, co-founded with my partner. And the Rockwell International School in Hyderabad is like among the top 5 educational institutions in India. I'm proud to say that, we are, my friend is also like, so then scaling up. Then we thought like, we got the brand, then we should scale up. So then we scaled up to, started franchising into free preschools, and then again to other states, the school as well. And to give a background about the startups, Telangana itself is a startup state. I work very closely with the KTR Garu, and I'm the NRI coordinator for the TRS, and I travel all the time with the CM Garu Gani. Wherever KTR goes, I was even recent trip, I was in US, I was traveling, and we met so many companies and how to bring the investments into Telangana. So even if you look at the opportunities, what we have in today, the Telangana government, the ecosystem, what is being created is, as soon as the government formed in 2014, 2015, the T-Hub is a brainchild of KTR. He's created the T-Hub just to encourage the startups. And today, in the last 5 to 7 years, there are about over 500 to 550 startups have been successful, and there are about over $200 million funding has been done from this T-Hub. And recently, last 1 month back only, our Honorable CM inaugurated the T-Hub 2.0, which is the world's largest facility, because we have visited every country, everywhere, the startup facility. But this is the best facility anybody can have, we can witness in the state of Telangana, where we have it right across in Gachibowli. That's the best part of it. And to give the background, connecting my background to the opportunities what are available now, I would always suggest this younger generation, yes, probably my parents might think that, I have a business, I don't want my kid to take the risk. But please, I suggest don't do that mistake. Let them be on their own. So if you are allowing them into their own business, you have that opportunity anyway, even after 5 years. Let them be on their own, but if you want them to enter into your business, come with the new innovative ideas, think them to scale it up. But if they want, okay, if you think we are comfortable, let them come and our giant business, but you are restricting his ability to grow. So let them, the second generation should become entrepreneurs, not the businessmen. That's what my message to the second generation people. Please become entrepreneurship. Start up your company. There are plenty of opportunities. There is so much of an ecosystem. See, all these startup companies, everybody thinks startup means maybe IT product or domain, or it's not a IT, just not the IT. Any idea can be a startup idea. Whatever the vertical, it can be a startup company you can start. In the past, you think that the several models were only data and equity, but if you look at, if anybody sees the value in your product, there are so many people are funding, there are so many venture capitalists are there. If your idea is good, even you can grow to the next level. Even the Swiggy, where is the Swiggy coming from? Swiggy is from Hyderabad, and the Bangalore and Hyderabad. So there are so many startups, even you don't think that, okay, there are so many other opportunities are there, but all these ideas have been exhausted. No, the ideas never gets exhausted. Uber has started, but now there is a Rapido, which is started, the founders are from here, and the Rapido is going to the next scale. So always when I travel with KTR Garu, he always says 3 things to the young and new talent. Innovate your idea, then incubate, then incorporate. So these are the 3 I's fundamentally you should believe in. Innovate, come up with always the innovation. You have plenty of time in your lifetime. As soon as you graduate, or even while working in the graduation, while you can come up with ideas.
Thank you, Mahesh. I would like to talk to audience after hearing from his boiling blood speech. Don't we all remember Darwin's theory, which is necessity is the mother of invention, struggle for existence, and survival of the fittest. That's what Darwin said a long ago. After seeing Mahesh long 10 minutes talk, though he hails from a political family, he has a lot of ideas in his brain, made me to think away from the political career and think of everyday startup, everyday innovation, everyday something new. That is what is required in the second generation, and if we are business people already, we have made enough. At least our second generation, don't make them business people. Make them entrepreneurs. Let them burn money. You give $1 million, let him use that. Let him use his ideas. Let him burn. One day he will come out with a extremely high ideas. There you can support him. TGV gar maatadindi very extremely high standard encouraging
అవును సార్
business talk andi.
అవునండి. టీజీవీ గారితో ఒక మంచి అనుబంధం ఉంది నాకు. ఈ కార్యక్రమానికి రావడానికి నేను ఆల్రెడీ ఎంఎన్ఆర్ గుప్తా గారు చెప్పారు, 22 years 22 సంవత్సరాలు పనిచేశాను ఐటీ ఇండస్ట్రీలో. ఐ స్టార్టెడ్ ఇన్ అమీర్పేట్. అందరూ జోక్గా అంటారు కదా అమీర్పేట్ అమెరికా అని చెప్పి. సో ఐ స్టార్టెడ్ మై కెరీర్ ఇన్ అమీర్పేట్. వాళ్ళందరికీ ప్రశాంత్ కిషోర్ తెలుసు కదా, అట్లాంటిది ఒక ప్లాట్ఫామ్ డెవలప్ చేశారు. దాంట్లో నేను ఇన్వెస్ట్ కూడా చేశాను. ఐ నెవర్ టోల్డ్ ఎనీ ఆఫ్ అవర్ ఫ్యామిలీస్ ఆర్ ఎనీవన్. ఎందుకంటే ఏమనుకుంటారంటే ఉద్యోగం చేసుకోరా నీకెందుకు అని. ఎందుకంటే మా తరతరాలుగా ఇంతకుముందు ఎప్పుడు చేశారేమో కానీ మా తాతగారు స్కూల్ టీచరు, మా ఫాదర్ బ్యాంక్ మేనేజరు, బ్యాంక్ క్లర్క్ కింద స్టార్ట్ చేశారు, మేనేజర్ కింద అయ్యారు. పని మాత్రమే తెలుసు. ఇందాక అన్నట్టుగా ఒక సంస్థ నడవాలంటే ఎంప్లాయీస్ ఉండాలి, ఎంప్లాయీస్ లేకపోతే సంస్థ నడవదు. సో ఆ ఫ్యామిలీ నుంచి వచ్చాను. బట్ మా చుట్టుపక్కల ఉన్నవాళ్ళు వాళ్ళందరూ బిజినెస్ ఫ్యామిలీసే, చుట్టాల్లో ఉండేవాళ్ళు. సో ఇందాక చాలామంది చెప్పినట్టుగా ఫ్యామిలీస్ అన్నీ దే ఆర్ మూవింగ్ అవే బికాస్ ఆఫ్ సింగ్ రైట్. ఏమవుతుందంటే టెక్నాలజీని మనం కరెక్ట్గా వాడుకోలేకపోతున్నాం. మనకు ఆపరేటింగ్ మోడల్ అంటే ఏంటంటే బిజినెస్ చేసే విధానం. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ కిరాణా బిజినెసే ఉంది. ఇదివరకు ఎలా ఉండేది, ఒక రకంగా కిరాణా వాళ్ళు హోల్సేల్ వాళ్ళకి తెచ్చుకునేవాళ్ళు, హోల్సేల్ వాళ్ళేమో ఇంకా వాళ్ళ పై దగ్గర వాళ్ళు తెచ్చుకునేవాళ్ళు, కన్జ్యూమర్ని తెచ్చుకునేవాళ్ళు. 20 సంవత్సరాల క్రితం ఒక స్మార్ట్ పర్సన్ సమ్వేర్ ఇన్ ఏ కంపెనీ కాల్డ్ ఐటీసీ, ఇండియన్ టొబాకో కంపెనీ అనే కంపెనీలో ఎవరో కొంతమంది మేనేజ్మెంట్ గ్రాడ్యుయేట్స్ ఎవరో ఏం చేశారంటే ఈ మిడిల్ మ్యాన్స్ అందరినీ ఎందుకు, ప్లస్ టొబాకో మీద ప్రపంచవ్యాప్తంగా కూడా అదే హానికరమైన ప్రోడక్ట్ కదా అని చెప్పి దే స్టార్టెడ్ డూయింగ్ మేధోమదనం అనుకోండి, బ్రెయిన్ స్టార్మింగ్ అంటారు ఇంగ్లీష్లో, అయితే తెలుగులో అయితే మేధోమదనం అంటారు. చేసి ఏం చేశారు, దే డిసైడెడ్ దట్ ఓకే వీ నీడ్ టు చేంజ్ వీ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ టు చేంజ్ ద ఆపరేటింగ్ మోడల్, బట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు చేంజ్ అవర్ కస్టమర్ బేస్. ఒక స్మోకింగ్ చేసే వాళ్ళు కాకుండా, బికాస్ టొబాకో కంపెనీ రైట్. సో వాట్ దే డిడ్, వాళ్ళు ఒక ఐటీని యూస్ చేసుకుని ఈ చోపాలని ఒక సిస్టమ్ డెవలప్ చేశారు. అది ఏం చేస్తుందంటే డైరెక్ట్గా రైతు దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళి ప్రోడక్ట్ని తీసుకుని ఆ రైతు పండించిన పంట ఈ సంవత్సరం ఈ రోజుకి ఎంత ఉంటుంది, మార్కెట్లో ఎంత వాల్యూ ఉంటుంది. ఇదివరకు అది ఎవరికి తెలిసేది, ఓన్లీ హోల్సేలర్కి పెద్ద వాళ్ళకి తెలిసేది. వాళ్ళు టెక్నాలజీని వాడుకొని డైరెక్ట్గా రైతుకే ఎవరైతే ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేస్తాడో వాళ్ళ దగ్గరికి ఆ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ తీసుకెళ్లారు. మధ్యలో వాళ్ళందరిని కట్ చేసి వాళ్ళకున్న ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ ఆపరేటింగ్ మోడల్ ఏంటి, వాళ్ళకి ఆల్రెడీ సిగరెట్లు అమ్ముకోవడం వల్ల డిస్ట్రిబ్యూటర్స్ ఉన్నారు, రీటైలర్స్ ఉన్నారు, హోల్సేలర్స్ ఉన్నారు, అందరూ ఉన్నారు. అదేది వాడుకుని ఇప్పుడు చేశారు. ఇవాళ ఈ జనరేషన్లో పెరిగిన వాళ్ళని ఐటీసీ అంటే మీరు ఏమని అడతారంటే టొబాకో కంపెనీ ఎవరు చెప్పరు, ఆశీర్వాద్ ఆట అంటారు, లేదా గుడ్ డే బిస్కెట్ అంటారు, ఇంకోటి అంటారు. దే ఆర్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ది టాప్ మోస్ట్ FMCG కంపెనీస్ రైట్. అండ్ దట్ వాస్ నాట్ ద కేస్ 20-30 years బ్యాక్. సో వాట్ ఐ సే ఈజ్ టెక్నాలజీ ఈజ్ దేర్, యూజ్ ఇట్.
I started my career in GMR Group, and maybe I was with GMR as a partner for one of the international trading company which I set up, and I have traveled widely around 70 countries. Right now I run my company in 12 countries in West Africa and Latin America. My motto is I want to tell my advice to all the Vaishya community people. Instead of in a huge competition we are doing in US, Europe, Australia, all these developed countries, my policy is let it be a startup or what we want to do. See, there is a lot of scope in underdeveloped countries. See, we are trying to fight in all the developed countries where the margins are under pressure. My idea in this startup is why not we go to the underdeveloped countries. I work in countries like Sudan. I work in countries of Nigeria, Ecuador, El Salvador, Guatemala, Nicaragua, Mexico. All these countries are not much explored. Maybe for the young entrepreneurs, I request let them explore the opportunities in underdeveloped countries and take it forward where the language is a barrier, where like Costa Rica, all this Latin America, they speak Spanish. And then in countries like Africa, they speak French. So for the next generation, because I'm not a technical guy, I'm a commerce graduate. So what I did is, I did my startup and I was doing my business with investment. Now for the future, my son and daughter, they got into digital marketing and studied it logistics in 3 countries and 3 continents. Like he studied his master's, my son by name Ashish, he studied in Singapore, Australia and Dubai. Then for his internship, I have sent him to Brazil, and he has set up the company with a small investment, because a lot of people don't try to go to countries like Bolivia, Brazil. So with a small investment, I told him, don't try my traditional business of timber. So I told him to do, he has done his ISB from in digital marketing. So he has a lot of communication skills. So to take my ideas forward into digital marketing today, where we are speaking about technology, so he went to countries like Bolivia and Brazil. He has set up my company there with a small investment, because there's no competition there. With a small investment of a 1.5 crores, he makes today 25 lakhs to 50 lakhs per month. So this is what the opportunities are there. And one more thing, when you are starting a startup, investment is the most important thing. For this, I have a secret, small thing. Because I was a working partner for GMR, for all the young entrepreneurs here, don't put your hard-earned money, your father's money, or you are taking a risk of pledging properties. My sincere request is, if you want to run an educational institution, if you want to run a restaurant, 1 or 2 years, don't tell your ideology. Go get into that. Don't see the package, what salary they give. With somebody's investment, see the trick of the trade, what are the ins and outs in the industry. So you know, with somebody's investment, you are getting an experience. Then if you see, everything looks rosy outside. But when you go in, you know all the problems. So I request all the young generation entrepreneurs here to get into the work or vision what you have, work there without investment. Then if you see that opportunity is good, then put the investment, which is the most important thing. This is what I want to tell about investments, have experience, and then start a startup. And one more thing I tell is, go to the underdeveloped countries. This is one of the suggestions I tell. And I have around 10 to 12 companies which are started where I supported them with my infrastructure, my office space, and some investment, where some Arya Vysyas are running a small BPO. One girl came to me and said, I have a 20-seater BPO. I scaled it up to 600 without a small investment. I took and told 50-50. And then my son was also there. Then I gave it to that girl. Now she runs a BPO with 600. So I gave it to her. One more person came who is a civil servant who came to final 3 times. He was running educational academy. Then our TG Venkatesh Garu has inaugurated my educational academy. Now I left it to him. I don't take even 1 penny. I see that they scaled up, and now he runs a educational academy with 200-300 students for all the civil services, NEET exams, and all these officer exams. Maybe in this contest, I had small discussion with Mr. M.N.R. Garu. I thought maybe everyone would have seen this Shark Tank, USA and India. So maybe if time permits, one clipping of Shark Tank for 2 minutes. Afterwards, after this, we can play it, so that maybe from Arya Vysyas, some people who are interested in identifying the creative ideas and who want to invest, maybe we can encourage. There are so many young people who come with ideas. They go and sell these ideas to some other country people, and they make money more. So why not we have a committee or this incubator hub, what Mr. M.N.R. Garu has told. We can have a committee of people from all the countries, and see that we meet once in 3 or 6 months, either on Zoom, and see if any ideas are there with the young entrepreneurs. We can take it, we can guide them, we can nurture them. If possible, we can give our office spaces, our guidance. Then maybe we can invest in case we have, and we can take it to the next level, and we can generate more entrepreneurs. This is one of the suggestions I want to tell in this session. Maybe. And also I am open for this thing. If any young entrepreneurs who have creative and some unique ideas, they can put forward me. So if I can be of any use in guidance, or use my infrastructure like bonded warehouses, office space, free of cost. There can be so many NRIs who are working there and want to come back to India. So maybe GMR Garu has given me an opportunity, because I have not invested. I was with him, 10 years I was with him. So From that I came out and I became an entrepreneur. So maybe GMR Garu was like a godfather for me. Maybe I want for small entrepreneurs who doesn't have investment or infrastructure, I can be a part if the idea is very suitable even to invest. And these are some of the things what I thought I'll share with you. And maybe you can have a good networking with all these. We have started circulating one book where all the people can keep their mail IDs, what they do and all those things. Maybe our Ganesh Garu and Vijay Vora Garu and our M.N.R. Garu or Prasad Garu, they all said that we can start with an idea of a directory. Where this directory, see, take an example, I want to buy some gold. So I'm going and buying in some other place. If we have a good directory, okay, our GRT is a Vaishya, some more sponsors here. Why don't we go to this, our community people, let it be 1 or 2% expensive. Why don't you promote Vaishyas? See, I'm doing timber. Why go and buy somebody else? So we make a directory. Somebody is in steel. I'm constructing a house. Somebody is into cement. So we can take the services of these people. So once the directory is very important, I request Mr. M.N.R. Garu and other Mr. Ganesh Garu and Vora Krishna Garu and our Prasad Garu, whoever are all involved, to make a directory which can be useful. So whoever wants to do any business, we can buy from our own community and see that our community people are benefited. This is there in Patels. In Patels, they made, I was one of the largest importer of timber in the country. I have to fight against 150 timber importers. Patel said, this man, non-Patel, has come into and earned hundreds of crores. And we have to see that. And 2-3 years back, they all made an association meeting and said, no one should go, no Patel should go and buy from non-Patel community. See, these are the things what other community, I'm not here trusting about, more focusing about a community. When these people are working like this, if you say Gujus or all these Patels, they are doing this. Why not our Vaishya community see that? Why not we build business, networking in our own community and see that we help each other? Because what I see in Vaishya community sometimes, if one frog is stepping 3 steps, other people is there to pull 2 steps down. These should not be there. Survival of the fittest, share our ideas, and all these things is what I think.
Thank you very much, Rajshekhar Garu. I have noticed a couple of very, very vital points from your talk. Number 1, you suggest second generation to go to other business organizations and get the experience and get into the business. Don't you think by doing that, you are suppressing the fire in that young lads? That is my first question.
Yeah.
Second thing is, Shark Tanks. Whoever are the people coming there and presenting their ideas and how they have made a small little business, value can be made very big one. The guys sitting there, sharks, they know what idea these guys have come out with, and these guys doesn't have the capital to put in, and those sharks knows how to do that. So if we wanted to train our second generation, specifically I'm posing to your thing what you have said, you have already made enough money, okay? Your second generation, don't you think to make a real startup company, don't you like to encourage him, don't you allow them to think their own and make a company, small little company, which can be valued very big way, billions of dollars, millions of dollars it can be valued, and the people, sharks are there to buy that. So the same thing is happening in India also these days. This is what 2 things I have observed, what you have talked.
Yeah. Maybe here, I told my son, he has done his masters in 3 countries, set up my company, but I told him, you should not follow my company and take to the next level with your innovative ideas. I am here to fund $1 million, $2 million. If I see that your ideas are coming into reality and your thing is more doing well than my business, I will quit and come back to you and I will support you. Maybe take 1 or 2 years. He just graduated from MBA 6 months back. He came to my group. Then I said, just take 1 year experience. Then I'll fund you. You get to the next level and I'll follow you if you are more successful. This is one thing I told. And maybe nothing wrong. Maybe take an example, our employees, we're all a lot of business people. Maybe somebody is working with us. So many people who worked with us, they became agents or they do the same business. I do textile business. My employee, if they want to go, they will start a textile business. I don't think they will go and start some other steel business. Maybe this is going to be there. Maybe I think that if the investment is not there, if they have a vision, let them understand from the same industry, go and work for them. Then you know the ups and downs, everything, because the hard-earned money investment should not be just left and we may get not drowned. This is my idea. This may be few plus minuses are there in this also.
Yeah, you are repeating the same thing. I think you are right on your point. So we will leave it to
Thank you, sir.
M.N.R. Garu to finally have your speech.
Thank you so much, gentlemen, for accepting my request to be silent and cooperating. Thanks a lot for all of you. I just want to say one point about what they have spoken, and then I will talk about it. Now you see 6 people, 150 years of experience all together. By keeping silent yourself, you gained in 1 hour. This is a good deal or not from WAM? Tell me. So the most, actually, I worked with more than 100 country people, and I traveled extensively across the globe in 100 international flights. If you see our community, we are most intelligent people, we are sincere, we are honest, we are hardworking, integrity, everything, but we don't have the unity. But today you see, when WAM Global NRI is connecting all the dots, Australia is sitting there, UK is sitting there, America is sitting there, and I am also sitting in front of you. Because of all of this, you are sitting in front of us. So this is also another good deal. Why I am telling this is, like for example, startup, technology and investment. So this is our concept. Why we put, there is a reason. Like for example, you are investing your time. You are all here because of our WhatsApp messages and our social media promotion and using the latest technology. Like for example, when I have initiated Global NRI Bug in 2016, I am the only one in Oman. I never expected that I can make it to 50 countries. Today, WAM NRI Bug is in 50 countries all over the world, in all continents, with great support of all our NRI presidents and leaders like Ganesh Rai Pudi Garu and OSS Prasad Garu, Tanzania Anil, and UK Hitesh Garu also, UK President Hitesh Garu also helped a lot. You have to understand, it is not MNR's effort. MNR is integrating everybody's effort to produce this result. This is what we are trying to emphasize on this particular platform. Please try to understand. Like for example, my point is what I have observed when I am dealing with 100 country nationals is, if you give an opportunity, if you support a person, if you mentor him, if you guide him, everybody can be an Ambani. Why not? Why only you see the Ambani stories, you become Ambani? Why you read the history, you be the history? This is what I am trying to tell, and I come out with the WAM Global Business Summit concept. Like for example, next 20 years, let us produce thousands of leaders in this Arya Vysya community. Let us produce thousands of entrepreneurs in this community. Let us join hand together, let us grow together, let us work together, let us think together, let us win together. Like for example, you see, today you are cooperating from your side as an audience, so that it is making our mind peaceful to give a brilliant ideas for the benefit of you. So you are cooperating to us, that is benefit to you. We are cooperating to you, this is benefit. This is a win-win situation. I want to change the trend with all of your great support and efforts. Like for example, Arya Vysya Community Directory. Like for example, we have one builder is building apartments here from our own community. So you can give preference to that rather than option number 2, option number 3, option number 4. So that what happens, that person in our community will develop and he will employ our community people and giving more employment opportunities. His turnover will improve and you will get good discount. So this is what WAM is doing. We are not making money for ourselves, we are making money for yourself. Some people don't understand that concept and always say WAM is eating, WAM is eating. No, we are giving. I just want to correct it in public, this particular point, that whatever we are doing, this is a long-term process. In overnight, we cannot make you Ambanis or Tatas and Birlas. It is not possible. But what we are telling, like for example, today, the way we are united together on this stage, let us be united together for our rest of life and let us integrate all of their talent, experience and expertise to create a new history in a business, entrepreneurship. Everything is possible. If I am thinking that I am the only one guy from Oman, one Muslim country, can I make 50 countries? It is not possible. If I think not, it is not. But I never give up. And even like for example, this business summit, there is lot of challenges for global convention. I never faced so much mess the way this particular convention has been stopped due to various reasons from outside people and all. Whenever they're doing like that, my fire has been doubled. So initially my target was only 3,000 and I increased to 10,000 because they are trying to make it down. Because if somebody want me, ఎవడైనా ఒక తొక్కితే నేను 100 రెట్లు పైకి లేస్తానండి. పాపం చాలా తప్పు చేశారు వాళ్ళు మా వ్యామ్ గురించి బ్యాడ్ పాపులెండ్ చేసి అలా చేయకుండా ఉంటే నార్మల్గా చేసి ఉండేవాళ్ళు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ అండి నెగిటివ్ పబ్లిసిటీ ఇచ్చి ఈరోజు మమ్మల్ని అందరినీ సూపర్ డూపర్ హిట్ చేసిన మా నెగిటివ్ పబ్లిసిటీ వాళ్ళందరికీ వ్యామ్ తరఫున చాలా కృతజ్ఞతలు తెలుసుకుంటాం. బట్ సక్సెస్ చేసినందుకు బట్ వాళ్ళు చెప్పిన దాంట్లో ఏ విధమైన వాస్తవాలు లేవో వాస్తవాలని మేము చెప్తున్నాం. ఏది క్లారిటీ అనేది అది గమనించండి అంతే. సో ఇప్పుడు ఈ రోజున ఇంకొక కాన్సెప్ట్
మీరు డివేట్ అవుతున్నారు.
ఓకే
ఫోకస్ ఆన్ ద టాపిక్.
Okay. Thank you. So here today and one more concept, Mr. Rajshekhar is talking about Arya Vysya business directory also. This is a very good initiative. In that particular directory, we are going to put all sectors from all over the world, from all continents, and WAM Global NRI 50 countries also will support and help all the other country NRIs. Like for example, US person wants to develop his business in all other continents and all, then it will be reference for them. So that it will be helping and supporting and growing among ourselves only. So this is also, you please note this point. And startup, every big journey starts with a small step. So most of the people always think that, okay, if I start, what happen? If I don't start, what happen? And if I start, what the Ellaya Pullaya things and all. 99% of their life, they keep on thinking what others think. Why you are worried about what they think? Let them think today. Whatever people think also, it's what you think about yourself is the most important in the end of the day. Like for example, if you take an example of Mr. Mahesh Bigla, is from a normal government school Telugu medium, and today is sitting and driving the government of Telangana along with Mr. KTR and all. Even I am from Telugu medium, I am from a small town. I was heading $46 billion port infrastructure there, and I am the only one Indian across the globe to handle that position, because normally they give that position to US, UK, Europeans with 60 years of age. I believe that I can do it, and I did it. So when you start up something, you don't worry about the result. My suggestion to the people, all youngsters, all the most talented people sitting in this school, because actually you people are motivating me a lot to talk today. By seeing the huge crowd, I am coming out with new ideas and all. Never bother about the results. You just keep going, keep putting effort. That's it. You focus your efforts on your startup. When it will come 10 crores, when I beat Ambani, when Ambani will beat me, why you are worried? You fix the goal, you fix the idea, and you just keep your mission clear with your passion. You keep chasing. And from WAM Global NRI, we have introduced you today our stalwarts and our Arya Vysya leads and businessmen in front of you. That's why I said Arya Vysya Incubator Mentoring Hub. So that is the meaning. Arya Vysya Incubator Mentoring Hub means we have a lot of legions to mentoring all of you whenever you need. We are ready to do that. Sir, I think you all can agree with my idea, na? I already declared without asking you. I hope you will mentor them, correct? Okay, they are agreeing, and thank you so much. So we are not going to charge anything for our mentoring charges or something. What charge we need is your success. And you give the result. That is what the thing which we want from all our Arya Vysya community and all. And technology, like Ram Babu Garu is talking about the thing and all. So if we take, like for example, you take the input of expertise of Ram Babu Garu and use for our business. If you take the excellence of Mahesh Bigala Garu for his global exposure, and we can use. Like we can use OSS Prasad Garu, awesome, he traveled 100 countries. He's a global exposure. Like if we have 6 stalwarts inputs there, why don't we use it? Why don't we listen? Let us listen to the expert and become an expert instead of listening to everybody. This is what my funda. That is the reason why I have listened to 100 doctorates in my career from NIT, IIT, IIM, and today I am sitting in front of you. So always you listen to the experts, and it will always enhance your knowledge, experience, and expertise to scale up to new achievements and thing. And most important for a startup is that you always believe that you can achieve success and you don't give up, and you have lot of perseverance and continue your efforts without bothering much about the result. And when you are doing the startup also, try to use the advantage of technology also. Like I will give one example. You can go from Vijayawada to Hyderabad with a cycle. You can walk or you can go by flight also. It doesn't matter which route you choose. But the most important thing, how fast you can reach your thing. So maybe there are so many ways, traditional ways in this world to do the business or something. But somebody is teaching us the best ways from their life, which was proven across the globe. why don't we use that experience, expertise, and technology to make ourselves successful? So I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell here and all, and what we are trying to do. And even from WAM, last 6 years also, I'm trying to run this like a multinational company rather than a community organization. But I am being an Arya Vysya, I have to say I am proud to be Arya Vysya, but I want to see a new trend in this community and see that we can also excel and we are not inferior to anybody, and we can also make successful in IT. And if you see that 33% of IT employees are from Arya Vysya community only across the globe. And we have a lot of great things to discuss about our community and why we should talk negative about ourselves. There are so many positive things we can see if we learn how to see the positive side of the story and all. So with this Arya Vysya, and one more thing, whoever is interested to be part of this Arya Vysya mentoring incubator hub, you can contact us, me, Rajshekar garu, Ganesh Raipudi garu, OSF brother, whoever is on the thing, and we will take it to the next level. Maybe you are an entrepreneur, and maybe you are an engineer, or maybe you are looking for a startup. We will support you, will help you through this platform to see that you all people will grow, and we will grow as a WAM, we will grow, and as a community we will be strong, and we will show that we have the capability to do the thing.
And it seems you have a lot of fire in you, and keep that fire and see that that is just put into the growth of WAM. Let us use that fire for the incubation as well.
Yeah, sure, sir. Don't put water on that fire. Please put more oil on the fire so that we can do it. And today, first time in my life, I have attended so many Arya Vysya community meetings across the globe. Pin drop silence is observed first time after I born on this earth. And it's a great achievement for everyone. And nobody is going, I'm just checking any chairs are empty. It is filling and all. You support us, and we come with more and more initiatives for you to see that you all are happy. We need your support, whoever is here and all. And definitely we will not make that fire down and all. Together as a team, we will definitely support you to achieve the mission and vision.
Sir, I have one question to Mr. Rajshekar.
Yeah.
In his speech, he told that his brother is in Brazil.
Yes.
He invested 1.5 crores and earning 25 lakhs to 30 lakhs per month. But he didn't tell what business he is doing.
Yes. So openly you can tell it, sir. Absolutely.
So if it is not confidential, you tell, sir. And also, if any possibility is there, we all will invest 1.5 crore.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
please send dividend from there. No, you please send a dividend from there, sir. Thank
So
you.
that is a very good question by Chakrapani garu. మీరు answer చేయండి.
It's a very good question. I do a business of timber, but all the people think that timber is a wrong trade. Timber is the only material in the construction industry which is a renewable resources here. Because if you take out iron ore, manganese, you take out crude, it is exhausted from the world. Whereas timber, you can regrow. You should have a vision. So these countries like Brazil, Panama, Costa Rica, 20-30 years back, they had a vision. All the vacant land, they converted into plantation. So we just don't sell teak wood, which is a forest cutting. So we invest. See here, more the supply. So many people, but I gave me an idea. So many people enter. If everyone want to invest there, the supply becomes more, demand goes less, and definitely 25 lakhs cannot be possible. I may go down to 2.5, but it's all survival of the fittest. You have to identify. I'm telling a small idea. Go to the places where not much competition is there. We all fight in places like US, Europe, where the margins are very thin. This is my idea. I'm into timber business.
Yeah. One important announcement. Mr. Rajshekar from Jairaj International is giving a surprise gift for good questions. But gifts will be handed over only when the session is winded up. This is the condition. So you please continue and note this point and continue your time.
Just to add to what Jairaj gar said, I think doing business where resources are already there is also important. In the TG Venkatesh garu kuda chepparu kada. సో యాక్చువల్ ముడిసరికి ఎక్కడ ఉంటుందో అక్కడికి వెళ్ళి చేయడం ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో ఇప్పుడు ఆయన చెప్పినట్టుగా చెట్లన్నీ అక్కడే పెంచుతున్నారు కాబట్టి అక్కడే చేస్తే మంచిది కదా. సో దట్ ఈస్ అనదర్ థింగ్ ఆల్సో. దట్స్ ఆల్ ఐ వాంట్ టు సే.
Some more questions from the audience, sir. I'll just hand over the mic.
Hi. Mine is more than a question, it's a suggestion if it's useful to everyone. What I feel is now we have a WAM community across the globe. So each one of us will have our contacts in a few countries but not everywhere. But for example, my daughter wants to go overseas and study. So I have my own fears, like when I first time sent her over to some other country where I don't know anyone. So maybe our WAM community, whoever is there, maybe initially guide them and just put them, settle them somewhere so they can start from their own. So that's one suggestion. As a mother, I would look forward to. Probably it might be useful.
M.N.R. will answer that.
Actually, to make it a point answer to her, WAM Global NRI Vibhag for last 6 years, with the great support of our NRI leaders, supported many students to settle down in US, Canada and many parts of the world. And we have settled many marriages also, thousands of marriages. Recently we did from Australia and New Zealand, and they did not marry for 2 years. After we give the connection, within 2-3 months it happened, because they are not telling, I have to tell. So this is the only point.
Thank you very much.
And we supported for education, we supported for job. Now this new initiative is for the entrepreneur. So we covering 360 degrees ecosystem, nothing is left. If we something you feel that we missed, you can add it, no problem.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Your suggestion is taken into the WAM. We try to implement that. Any other questions?
Yes, sir.
I am the witness of M.N.R.Gupta Garu. I've been in Saudi Arabia for 15 years, working a leading company, Tufnor, Germany, as a lead auditor. But I had a nearby country called Bahrain. I want to start a company over there. I don't have any contact, just I texted to M.N.R. Garu. He given a number. Now I'm running a company for 4 years in Bahrain. I'm looking for other countries as well. Thank you, M.N.R. Garu.
Thank you very much for your input.
We have
Any
a
other
next
questions?
question, sir.
Very nice, and I'm able to connect with each of you, and because I'm into IT industry now, I wanted to translate, and education is something what is very much interesting, and something like what you said about your own perspective of looking at it. Rajshekhar Garu, I worked for GMR for 1 year, and of course we hail from the same place. So I don't know how, I think WAM is going to connect all of us, but then surely I think the inbuilt thing, what all you are talking about, it is still there in me. I want to translate myself into that. And you guys are all going to mentor me. Thanks.
Definitely, all of us are available to you. A phone call away.
Yeah.
Any subject and every subject at any time.
Yeah, I just started with, my wife and me, we started into water saving. Okay, because that's again a social thing which I wanted to. But we are still in this very small scale, but we have been doing a lot of satisfaction. The commitment, what we said, is still what we are doing it, but we can scale up and we need your guidance.
Any questions, sir, with you?
That's where it's all about the guidance is what it is.
Sir will answer. You answer.
M.N.R. Garu, do we have a website, WAM website? No, I mean, I think we should give that. Okay. Yeah, there no, we can, I mean, you can take the volunteers, no, I mean, for mentoring the, entrepreneurs and all, we can. Okay. If that website is there, no, we can reach, more number of people and our activities can be scaled up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a website called mywam.org, and the main brain behind this is our WAM Tanzania CEO and President Mr. Anil, and WAM Australia President Mr. Chundur Sachinarayana, and WAM Singapore, WAM UK, and myself also supported for development of our last 5 years. And we have more than 50 country visitors for this WAM, mywam.org, and Anil is using a very latest sophisticated technology there, and you all are interested, I think you can explore that mywam.org, and we made a business directory also, so that you can all register there. And whatever the directory we are making with the Raipudi Ganesh Garu and Rajshekhar Garu, we will work in sync with them, and Anil will just brief very quickly about that website.
నమస్కారం అండి, జై వాసవి. నా పేరు అనిల్ కుమార్ కల్వా. నేను ఒక ఎంటర్ప్రీనర్. టాంజానియా, ఈస్ట్ ఆఫ్రికాలో ప్లానెట్ ఇన్ఫ్రా లిమిటెడ్ అనే కంపెనీ స్టార్ట్ చేశాను 3 సంవత్సరాల క్రితం. సో ఎంఎన్ఆర్ నన్ను ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేశాడు ఈ వ్యామ్లో. సో అప్పటి నుంచి నేను ఈ టెక్నికల్ సపోర్ట్, వ్యామ్కి రిలేటెడ్ వెబ్సైట్ అలాంటి ఎన్నో సజెస్ట్ చేశాను. దాంట్లో ఈ వ్యామ్ అనే వెబ్సైట్ నాకు అవకాశం ఇచ్చాడనమాట. ఈ వెబ్సైట్ని మంచిగా ఒక పద్ధతిగా చేసి మన వాళ్ళకి ఉపయోగపడేటట్టు చేయమని. సో దాన్ని లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ మేము లాంచ్ చేసాము, mywam.org అని. దాంట్లో ఎన్నో సెగ్మెంట్స్ మేము ఇన్కార్పొరేట్ చేసాము. దాంట్లో ఒకటి ఎస్పెషల్గా బిజినెస్ డైరెక్టరీ అని ఒకటి పెట్టాము. సో మీ బిజినెస్ని అందులో రిజిస్టర్ చేయొచ్చు, అంటే లిస్టింగ్ చేయొచ్చు విత్ ఫ్రీ ఆఫ్ కాస్ట్. సో మన కమ్యూనిటీలో ఎవరికైనా ఏదైనా బిజినెస్ని, ఇప్పుడు మన ఇక్కడ ప్యానల్ మెంబర్స్ చెప్పారు, మన బిజినెస్ డైరెక్టరీ అని ఇప్పుడు ఒక బుక్ ఇచ్చారు, అవి అన్నీ మేము అక్కడ అప్లోడ్ చేస్తాము. సో మీకు ఇష్టమవుతే మీరు అక్కడ డైరెక్ట్ మీరు కూడా అప్లోడ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఆ ఆప్షన్ ఆల్రెడీ ఉంది. ఆ బిజినెస్ డైరెక్టరీని మీరు అందరూ ఉపయోగించుకుంటే ఎవరికి కావాలన్నా వాళ్ళు అక్కడికి వెళ్ళి సెర్చ్ చేసుకొని చూసుకుంటారు. సో అలాగే ఇంకా వేరే సెగ్మెంటేషన్స్ కూడా ఉన్నాయి. గ్రూప్స్ అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఒక కంట్రీకి, ఇప్పుడు మీరు అన్నారు మా పాప అక్కడికి వెళ్తే ఎలా అంటే ఒక ప్యాకేజ్ అని అన్నారు. సో అక్కడ గ్రూప్స్ అనేవి క్రియేట్ చేసాం. ఆ గ్రూప్స్లో ఏంటంటే సపోజ్ మీరు అక్కడ డిస్కషన్ ఓపెన్ చేశారనుకోండి, అక్కడ ఉన్న మన కమ్యూనిటీ వాళ్ళు ఆ డిస్కషన్లో దే కెన్ కమ్ అండ్ అడ్వైజ్ యూ, అంటే మీకు ఎలాంటి ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి, ఎలాంటివి మన సపోర్ట్ కావాలి అనేది. సో ఇలాంటి ఆపర్చునిటీస్ అన్నీ అక్కడ ఇన్కార్పొరేట్ ఆల్రెడీ చేసి ఉన్నాము. సో అది ఓన్లీ రిజిస్టర్డ్ మెంబర్కి మాత్రమే ఎనేబుల్ ఉంటుంది, ఎవరికి అంటే ఓపెన్ అంటే జనరల్ పబ్లిక్కి లేదు. అది ఓన్లీ రిజిస్టర్డ్ వ్యామ్ మెంబర్స్కి మాత్రమే ఆ అవకాశం ఉంది, అందులో ఉన్న ఆపర్చునిటీస్ అన్నీ యాక్సెస్ చేసుకోవడానికి. సో mywam.org ఓపెన్ చేసి ఇంకా ఎన్నో అందులో ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి మీరు చూసుకోవచ్చు. సో థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ ఫర్ గివింగ్ దిస్ వండర్ఫుల్. Yes, sir, definitely we are going to think about that, sir. We are going to develop. Okay.
Thank you so much, Anil. And if somebody else also want to support our website, you are welcome to do that, and you can inform your friends also.
ఓకే అండి, ఇప్పుడు ఇట్స్ థ్యాంక్ యూ. మిల్లెట్స్ బిజినెస్ అనే కాకుండా ఎనీథింగ్ రిలేటెడ్ టు షీ స్పోక్ అబౌట్ ద ఫ్యామిలీ కనెక్టివిటీ, సంబడి హ్యాస్ సమ్ అదర్ ఇష్యూస్, ఆర్ ఇట్ కెన్ బి అ వ్యామ్, ఆర్ ఇట్ కెన్ బి ఎనీబడి. బేసికలీ more of my responsibility in the government is being a NRI coordinator with the party. What I've been working is ఏంటంటే everywhere we have the teams about in 60 countries. Any message comes, it straight away goes to every team member. Examples, recently చూసుకున్నా కూడా కోవిడ్ టైంలో somebody was like in the lockdown, they wanted a medicine somewhere, the parents got stuck. We could arrange that everywhere. So recently somebody passed away in Portugal and they said the body is not able to come to India. What is the procedure? And I requested the government and immediately we sent the message to the embassy in Portugal, and that body is getting it clear. So it's not only about a millets, anything related to NRI affairs, I'm there to help you. Please feel free to contact me anywhere across the globe. Like, we have the message away, we can reach out to the about 60 to 70 countries people right away.
Myself Sunil Nandipati, sir. I am a director of SUSV Infra and Property Services Private Limited. I am also an alumni of NIT Warangal. My senior is M.N.R.Gupta, sir. Sir, one suggestion is something like, can you start a WAM B school? B school means I think a practical kind of persons. We have different types of entrepreneurs. Recently I come across some social entrepreneur. He is from Delhi actually, Aish Patel and all. He is by giving the clothes to the poor people, he have earned lakhs of rupees. So this is something like some inspiring stories will take us, the young generations, to start new kind of entrepreneurs.
The right person to answer is M.N.R.Gupta himself.
Don't you think what we are doing is not a business school? It is more than a business school. Why you are making Delegate as a business school?
No.
So
what
I'm trying to tell you, if you go to Harvard University, Oxford also, they give case studies how KFC is successful. So why we should study what they did? We are trying to do something what nobody has done anything. That's why we said world's first initiative and all. I hope you understand the thing. So we are there to help you to create more opportunities, give more opportunities, and make things happen and all. So the overall concept is to scale up your knowledge levels, experience level, and expertise level to global level, so that you can achieve more. Because in business schools and all, I am also MBA from Symbiosis International Business Management. I studied many case studies, but here our concept here is to increase your innovation and creativity and thought process, so that you can get more and more success by doing this kind of seminars and summits, so that you can elevate to the next level.
Because I'm talking about the people in the stage, that inspiring stories will make us to travel in the business entrepreneurship.
That's why I'm telling all their stories without you asking. But anyhow, we are going to put it in our website. We need more volunteers to give their time, effort, and technology, so that we can scale it up and we can put all the success stories of all the entrepreneurs to inspire you people more and more. Thank you so much.
Any other questions, please?
Hi sir, thank you for information. My question is to M.N.R. Garu. Sir, here our WAM is for helping to the Vaisyas, correct? So, if it is a, take example, Swiggy and Zomato. For the Swiggy, we require the innovation idea, people and money. So, in these three ways, we can help the Arya Vysyas. But as coming to Zomato, idea is already there. So, we can require the investors and people. So, if you, why can't we WAM, we can do like an investment from 5 lakhs to 50 crores or people supplying. These all are, we can do from WAM. So, for this, what we understood is who are the innovative ideas for them is helping and mentoring. And it is not a question, might be our WAM in future will be focusing in that areas.
Okay, let me clarify my points. Because of the limited time, I am running like a race course horse. Let me answer your question kindly. I said WAM mentoring incubator hub. It's not only for innovation or something. We are mentoring you for end-to-end process, including investment. I already announced that if you have a good idea, there are going to be investment, and even Mr. Rajshekhar also announced that he will support with the investment. Like for example, during our brainstorming sessions, he came out with that thing. If he likes the idea, not only him and Mr. Ganesh Raipudi from Dubai also, he has angel investors and all. First of all, you people come out with the idea, concept and proposal, which can convince the investor to put the money. Even we have a lot of investors. That's what WAM Global NRI is connecting all the dots, investor, technology, startup, innovation, creativity of all the brains sitting here in this summit. But as the limited time is there, we are just giving the guidelines. If you want to explore more, we will explain you in detail after this session is finished, and after the further thing with more information, Mr. Rajshekhar or Ganesh Raipudi Garu will give. We are already covering that part.
Thank you very much, M.N.R. Garu. Last but one question from this side.
Excuse me. One last question, please.
Last but one. There is one more question here.
I'm waiting here. I have small question from my side.
Go ahead. Anchor.
Yeah.
Anchor, please.
Please come to the podium.
No.
As you are already here. Okay.
So, sorry, I have a small question. So, I'm Harsha from Netherlands. I'm the managing director and founder of Reliable Private Limited based in Amsterdam. So, we do houses, constructing by recycling the waste plastic. And our main target is to come to India as an innovative company, as a Dutch business company to India. So what do you guys suggest for me to come to India? Since it's been 5 months, I was working in India. I was trying to contact many construction companies like GMR. I contact WAM Builders. I even contact the Prime Minister of India also, but none of them give me any reply from them. So what do you suggest me to do to coming to India as an innovative company?
You please contact WAM. We have Pranava Group, Rambab Gar. He will do the suggestion for you. Problem is solved. Thank you.
Sir. నమస్తే సార్ మార్నింగ్ మేము వచ్చేసేప్పుడు మాకు 6 వర్కౌట్ అయింది. దట్స్ వై వీఆర్ ఏబుల్ టు మీట్ 6 ఎమినెంట్ పర్సన్స్ లైక్ యూ సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. మై క్వశ్చన్ ఈజ్, ఇప్పుడు ఏవి ఇన్క్యుబేటర్ మెంటరింగ్ హబ్ అని యు ఆర్ స్టార్టింగ్. ఐ థింక్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఓన్లీ రిలేటింగ్ టు డైరెక్టరీ. Could you explain everything, because there are so many things that has to be given.
Telugulo
because చాలా ఉన్నాయి ఇలాగ డైరెక్టరీస్ మనకి ఇన్నోవేటివ్ థింగ్స్. దట్స్ వాట్ యు ఆర్ సేయింగ్. సో ప్లీజ్ కైండ్లీ
తెలుగులో మీకోసం విశేషంగా చాలా తక్కువ టైంలో చెప్తాను.
చెప్పేసేయండి.
ఈ ఆర్య వైశ్య మెంటరింగ్ ఇన్క్యుబేటర్ హబ్ లో ఒక పార్ట్ డైరెక్టరీ, అంతేగాని డైరెక్టరీ ఇవ్వడం ఆర్య వైశ్య హబ్ కాదు. ఎవరైనా ఒక ఐడియాతో వస్తే, సపోజ్ వాళ్ళకి ఫైనాన్స్ లేదు, టెక్నాలజీ లేదు, సపోర్ట్ లేదు, పార్ట్నర్ లేదు, సో వాళ్ళకి మనం సైడ్ నుంచి వాళ్ళకి ఏం ల్యాబ్స్ అవుతుందో, ఏది ల్యాక్ అవుతుందో వ్యామ్ సైడ్ నుంచి మనం సపోర్ట్ చేసి వాళ్ళని సక్సెస్ చేస్తాం. అది ఫైనాన్స్ అయినా అవ్వచ్చు, టెక్నాలజీ అయినా అవ్వచ్చు, మెంటరింగ్ అయినా అవ్వచ్చు, అడ్వైజ్ అవ్వచ్చు. అందుకే దాని పేరు ఆర్య వైశ్య ఇన్క్యుబేటర్ మెంటరింగ్ హబ్. మీకు ఇలాంటి డౌట్లు వస్తేనే పేరు కూడా చాలా క్లారిటీగా పెట్టాను. అర్థమైందా
సార్? మా ఒక కోరిక సార్, మేము మారుమూల గ్రామమైనటువంటి పొందూరు సార్, అంటే ప్రపంచ ప్రసిద్ధిగాంచినటువంటి జిఎంఆర్ గారు పక్క ఊరు. ఖద్దర్ అంటే అందరికీ తెలుసు. నేను గత 14 సంవత్సరాలుగా ఈ ఫీల్డ్లో ఉన్నాం సార్. మేము కోరుకునేది ఏంటంటే, ఈరోజు ఖాదీకి చాలా ప్రపంచవ్యాప్తంగా మంచి డిమాండ్ ఉంది. అది అంతరించిపోకుండా దాన్ని కాపాడుతూ వస్తున్నాం. నేను ఒక 56 మగ్గాలు, నాది 1 crore టర్న్ ఓవర్ సార్. అయితే దీనికి సంబంధించి రామరాజు ఏదైతే బ్రాండ్స్ ఉన్నాయో ఆ స్టైల్లో పొందూరుది చేయాలనుకుంటున్నాం. కానీ ఎన్నిసార్లు ప్రయత్నం చేసినప్పటికీ కూడా ఆ టెక్నాలజీ సరిపోవట్లేదు. మీరు సహకరించినట్లయితే మా పొందూరు బ్రాండ్తో సుమారు సంవత్సరానికి 10 కోట్ల రూపాయలు బిజినెస్ చేయొచ్చు సార్. ఆ యొక్క వెసులుబాటు ఉంది కాబట్టి దానికి సహకరించే విధంగా చేసినట్లయితే మంచి బిజినెస్ అనేది జరుగుతుందని మా ఆలోచన సార్. మేము శారీస్ అంటే 2000 నుంచి 1,40,000 వరకు కూడా శారీ తయారవుతుంది. అలాగే పాట్నూలు అంటారు, చేత్తో ఉడికేది, ఇది చాలా ప్రసిద్ధి చెందినటువంటిది. అలాగే కానీ సహకరించినట్లయితే బాగుంటుందనే ఉద్దేశంతో ఈ యొక్క బిజినెస్ సమిట్లో జాయిన్ అయ్యాం సార్.
మంచి విషయం చెప్పారు సార్. తప్పకుండా ఇప్పుడు ఇది లోకల్ ప్రోడక్ట్స్ని గ్లోబల్ చేయడము, లోకల్ ప్రోడక్ట్స్ని పేటెంట్ చేయడము, జిఐ ట్యాగింగ్ అనేది అవన్నీ చేసుకుంటే అద్భుతంగా చేయొచ్చండి. నేను కొన్ని హై ఫ్యాషన్ కంపెనీస్ పనిచేశాను. వన్ ఆఫ్ దమ్ ఇస్ గుచ్చి, ఇటాలియన్ బ్రాండ్, అందరికీ తెలిసే ఉంటుంది. అయితే అదే దానిలో చేయొచ్చు. టెక్నాలజీ నేను చెప్తాను కదా, టెక్నాలజీ అనేది ఒక టూల్ అండి, మీరు వాడుకోవచ్చు. బ్రాండింగ్, ప్యాకేజింగ్ చెప్పాను కదా, వాళ్ళ టెక్నిక్స్ని మనం వాడుకోవాలి. అండ్ దేర్ ఆర్ పీపుల్ హూ విల్ బీ ఏబుల్ టు హెల్ప్ యూ. మేము డైరెక్ట్గా హెల్ప్ చేయలేకపోయినా వీ కెన్ కనెక్ట్ యూ విత్ రైట్ పీపుల్. దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ వీఆర్ దేర్. ఇంకొక విషయం చెప్తాను అనుకుంటే ఇందాక నుంచేనండి, ఎన్ఆర్ఐస్ ఇండియన్స్ మీద చాలా డిఫరెంట్ పర్సెప్షన్స్ ఉంటాయి. ప్రవాసంలో ఉండే భారతీయులు భారతదేశానికి బ్రాండ్ అంబాసిడర్లు అండి. ఇక్కడ నుంచి బయటికి వెళ్ళి ఇంకా దేశంతో, ఇందాక అదే చెప్పబోయాను నేను, మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నాను. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ లైక్ వీఆర్ దేర్ టు హెల్ప్ అవర్ మాతృభూమి. సో ప్లీజ్ కమ్ and ask and we'll give you.
Sir, one small clarification for him. Sir, franchising and a magazine, I think everyone knows that. Maybe you can publicize your idea. It's not only Arya Vysyas. Arya Vysyas can take it and you can tell your idea. So many franchising options, lot of franchises, then only you can spread your wings. Maybe you can try this, explore, and that we can speak later on with one-to-one.
Sir, మాది శ్రీకాకుళం జిల్లా అండి, ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్. మాది శ్రీకాకుళం జిల్లా ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్, పైడిభీమవరం. అయితే మా ఊర్లో నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ కంపెనీస్ ఉన్నాయి. డాక్టర్ రెడ్డి, సర్బిందో ఫార్మా, మైలాన్, చాలా కంపెనీస్ ఉన్నాయి. దాంతోపాటుగా అక్కడ పీవీసీ రా మెటీరియల్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చర్ అయ్యేది దాంట్లో. అదే అకస్మాత్తుగా వాళ్ళు క్లోజ్ చేశారు. అయితే ఆ కంపెనీని నేను ఏదైనా స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం ఉద్దేశంతో నేను తీసుకున్నాను. కానీ నాకు ఏదైనా సజెషను అంటే ఏం చేయాలని దొరకలేదు, సజెషన్ తెలియలేదు. ఏదైనా దానికి తగ్గట్టుగా సజెషన్ చెప్తే బాగుంటుందని నేను అడుగుతున్నాను మిమ్మల్ని. మినిమం ఒక 5 crores.
So, when you took over the factory, I think probably you would have done your own due diligence. But first thing for that is, Sanyas Rao garu cheppinappudu you need to have your own business plan first. Okavela if you can come up with your own business plan, it is not about 5 crores, whether it's 5 crores is going to be enough or not anedi kuda, you need to have the business plan. Whether 2 crores is enough or you need to scale up to 10 crores anedi. So please come up with the proper business plan. If you need it offline, I can meet and I can suggest and connect with the right people.
Sir, one important question. Myself, J.M. Gupta, MBA gold medalist. I speak almost 11 languages. I am into construction field. I have my own company in the name of Mrs. Kamakshi Ventures Private Limited in the field of plotting development and farm landing. I have one important question to you. When can we expect double engine growth in WAM society? And when can it be strengthened more than existing system?
I think we are running short of time. We'll close the QA, and this is not related to exactly what panel discussion has happened. Other panel discussion, after completing that, if you have time, we'll have the general discussion. During general discussion, we'll try to answer your question.
So my name is Purandar. There are a lot of people over here whose forefathers were industrialists or business people, and their businesses have closed, like what the gentleman was telling about. Lot of businesses have been there, and we are having lot of inventory of factories, buildings. So if you have any suggestions for those, please do tell us.
Who will answer that? Please answer that.
సార్, ఇందాక నేను ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పాను, మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నాను. సో ప్రతి బిజినెస్కి ఆపరేటింగ్ మోడల్ ఉంటుందండి. ఆపరేటింగ్ మోడల్ ఈజ్ ఇందాక రాంబాబు గారు చెప్పినట్టు యాజ్ ఈజ్, అది మీకే తెలియాలి. దానికి బిజినెస్ మీరు 2Bకి వెళ్ళాలి అంటే ఏం చేయాలనే దానికి మీకు అడిషనల్ ప్లాన్ ఉండాలి, బిజినెస్ ప్లాన్ ఉండాలి. సో ఇఫ్ యూ డోంట్ అండర్స్టాండ్ దట్, వీ నీడ్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ దట్. ఓకే, అండ్ అండ్ ఇట్స్ అబౌట్ అగైన్ ఇందాక చెప్పాను, స్టార్ట్అప్ ఉంటుంది, అప్ స్టార్ట్ ఉంటుంది. అప్ స్టార్ట్ అంటే ఆల్రెడీ ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ దాన్ని నెక్స్ట్ లెవెల్కి తీసుకెళ్ళడం. సో దానికి కూడా ఉంటాయండి. ప్లీజ్ రీచ్ అవుట్ టు సమ్వన్ అండ్ దెన్ దే విల్ బీ ఏబుల్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్. ఎందుకంటే వెంటనే చెప్పేది కాదు కదండి, డీటెయిల్స్ అన్నీ కావాలి. సో దే విల్ కనెక్ట్.
So thank you so much for your overwhelming response of questions. We will provide the phone number of the people whoever you want, not to disappoint you, but we want to proceed for the next program and we have tight schedules. So we are winding up this session, and I would like to thank all the eminent members for their valuable time, energy and effort to grace their presence here to enhance us and empower us with their knowledge to reach us to the global level. I would like to request Mr. Ganesh Raipudi to come to stage to honor all the panel discussion member, and Sri T.G. Bharat garu also to come onto the stage to honor the thing, and Evopa Mr. Chakrapani garu and Sanyasi Rao garu also to join us. And we have 8 people, we have 7 people, I will call 7 people, each one person will honor. T.G. Bharat garu, please honor our moderator Voices Prasad garu. And our T.G. Venkatesh garu son T.G. Bharat also studied in abroad, and he has also a lot of passion and vision to come with a lot of initiative. We request, and Vittal garu also we calling to join the stage. And Muran Set Srinivas garu, if you are there, please join. And Papat Ravi Kumar garu, if you are there, please join. Anil garu from WAM Tanjana President, please come on to the stage to honor. Ura Krishna garu, WAM Middle East North Africa Chairman, please join to honor. Next. Badam Krishna Rao garu also, please come and join. And actually, WAM is doing a lot of MOUs also. We have hundreds of MOUs till now to give benefits to the members. Today we are signing one MOU with Gupta ji Investment. I request Mr. Raviteja Gupta, please come onto the stage quickly and to exchange the MOU between WAM and you. After this felicitation finish, just please wait. Once the discussions finish, and then we will exchange the thing. And we have one more MOU today from Fox Mandal. Fox Mandal is a 125 years company represented by Mr. Gopal Rao. Sir has brought 25% discount for WAM. Give a big hand. 25% he gave. Normally big MNCs don't give that much discounts and all. So you can understand the credibility of the WAM, that they, people like Nana Palkiwala, Ram Jatalwani and all part of that company. And many MOUs we have already uploaded in our website, and those who are interested, you can go through our website to get the details. Like we have MOUs with Apollo also, Star Health Insurance also, many companies across the globe in Singapore and other countries. Thank you so much for, and we have one, as we announced, we have a special question now, and there is a special gift given. Anybody can answer. When was the first company started by Startup India in India? If anybody give correct answer, you will get a gift. Don't see Google. If you are telling less than 30 seconds, then only you will get the gift. Anyhow, thank you so much, sir. for all of your valuable time. Okay. 1 second, give me. And now there is an MOU between World Arya Vysya Mahasabha and Gupta ji Investment. Like this topic, what we discussed is, he is a alumni. He is from ISB, Indian School of Business, one of the best business school in the world, and he is ready to give 10% discount for all the Arya Vysya community people for the WAM who is interested in startups and investment. Further detail he will provide you because limited time. We are now exchanging the thing. I request OSS Prasad Garu to hand over that MOU to him. Hearty congratulations, Mr. Ravi Teja Gupta. And please make all the Vaishya community more billionaires and millionaires in the coming years. If he is not doing, catch him. He already said that 1,000 times he will do. Okay, I am joking. And now the last MOU here from Fox Mandal. I request Mr. Gopal Rao Garu to come onto the stage and Mr. PSR Murthy Garu and Mr. Sudhakar Gande Garu also to join us for exchanging that MOU. Please come for a minute, sir. Okay, you need one photo. Photographers, please take one quick picture with all the panel discussion members. Bharat Garu, please come for a group photo. Ganesh Garu, come. Okay, Mr. Ravi Teja Gupta, wish you all the best for your new venture. And now the second MOU between Fox Mandal and WAM. I request Mr. Gopal Rao Garu and Mr. Sudhakar Gande Garu to come. And OSS Prasad Garu also come forward. And Mr. Satya Prasad from Fox Mandal is here. We request him to come to the stage, sir. Please maintain silence, please. We have one more panel discussion and lot of prizes we did not distribute. And lot of free gifts also there from many sponsors. It will be only given to the people who stay up to the end.
Hello, Andy. Please, whoever is leaving, and the next panel discussion is about scaling up and scale for your industries in Middle East. Everyone interest in our please be there.
Our next panel discussion will start in another 2-3 minutes. So we are going to have that. So now there is exchange of MOU between the WAM, Fox Mandal and Sir TG Bharat Garu. Bharat Garu, please come forward. Please. OSS Garu. Yeah. Vittal Garu, Badam Garu, please come onto the stage. Morram Set Srinivas Garu, if you are there or any core committee member, please join here for this historical moment. One 125-year-old MNC company is giving 25%. At least give some little bit claps. Thank you so much, sir. And all the credit goes to Mr. Gopal Rao Garu and PSR Murthy Garu for making it happen. And one more thing, one more MOU between, sir, please come, Suresh Garu onto the stage. Suresh Garu is from Dubai and he is a seasoned entrepreneur for 22 years in Dubai, and he is also going to give the discount on his fashion jewelries. Third MOU today, exchange between WAM, MOU and his company. He is a CEO of Alpha Group of companies. Sir, Bharat Garu, please come forward. We will take, sir, don't worry, it's only for exchange. Please take. Congratulations all WAM members. Today you have many bonanzas here, many MOUs coming, investment coming, ideas coming, we are giving. You all people are so lucky because 20 years before, 10 years before, we don't have such facilities. But you have that thing. Please use it properly. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for all the core committee members also for gracing us.
Sir, I want to, Mr. M.N.R. Garu has given a task of arranging shawls, all these mementos, crowns and all. I just want to appreciate my daughter who went and did all these things in 24 hours, just getting all the mementos and all those things. Harshita, please come on here. She is a creative head of our group, doing her MBA. Jayashree, please come. They bought all this jewelry, mementos, shawls, creating the things. I want to thank them in front of you, and they're all supportive, and they did all these things in 24 hours at the advice and instructions of Mr. M.N.R. Garu. Thank you.
I think now you have more chairs. Those who are standing, we have a lot of pain for your standing. Please go and sit there so that it will be comfortable for you and us also. And we can you want panel discussion number 2 or not? Tell me. You want? Okay, then you please sit then. So we would like to start the second panel, scaling up of companies globally. As a lot of discussion is going on, we would like to give 3-4 minutes break and we will start.
Before we start our panel discussion, we have a small young girl, a doctorate, 12 years old doctorate, 12 years her age, and doctorate from Nalanda. She wanted to give a business model in 1 minute. Please go ahead.
So, hello everyone, my name is Anushka and I have a doctorate in social work for spreading my education to others of my age and more. So today I just want to present to you my business model in 1 minute or less. So firstly, what exactly is a business? We all know that, right? And we know that a business is nothing without a return profit. So I'm going to get straight to the point and tell you how I'm going to make my return profit. Firstly, my business is about solving the education gap between what our academic curriculum is and what we're actually taught and what's required in the industry. And the most important point in this gap is digital skills. Digital skills that did not even exist in the past decade. And these skills can not just be coding, they can even be media creation, media awareness, cyber security, and so much more. And my course will help you learn all of this in quite a short time and help you solve that education gap. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
She has already trained around 500, 500 plus students at this age, and we honored her in Chennai. She came to Bangalore, and now she just made a registration. I thought it will be a right time for giving her a minute. Thank you very much. We want to just honor. Thank you. What is your goal?
My goal is to empower each and everyone with the digital skills to have a better future.
Thank you, Prasad Garu and M.N.R. Garu for giving this opportunity for this.
Thank you so much, Anushka. Really.
I would like to say a few words about Mr. Uppal Kumar Garu. He is running a world's #1 recruitment business in UK. He is a UK citizen himself, more than 22 years, with a lot of experience and expertise in more than 17 countries. And he himself is a versatile genius, and he has innovated and created many more achievements in his professional life, and started with Infosys. And he mentored the great P.V. Narasimha Garu also. And we are very fortunate and proud that Sri Kumar Garu from our community, and despite his very busy, hectic schedules, he has traveled all the way from UK to attend only this session. Please note that he came all the way. With that kind of profile, people coming to WAM kind of things, it's a very rare event. And sir, on behalf of WAM, we thank for your valuable time and support. And you can see his business also with $1.6 billion value. With 1,500 employees, it is scaled in around 17 European Union countries. And there is one more AV also given for Shreyas. Can you please play that? Okay, in the meantime, I will talk about Mr. O.S.S. Prasad also. He is from IITN, and he has worked for world's best companies in US, and he traveled in more than 100 countries. And out of his passion, he became an entrepreneur and working here as an entrepreneur for last 20 years. And he is not only in WAM, he is part of Lions and many more things. And with me, the greatest supporter is to bring this particular initiative, ఈ మహాయజ్ఞానికి నాంది మా ఓఎస్ఎస్ ప్రసాద్ గారే. ఒక జూబ్లీ హిల్స్లో ఒక బ్రేక్ఫాస్ట్ మీటింగ్లో కలవడానికి వెళ్ళిన మా మీటింగు ఈరోజు మీ అందరి ముందు ఒక గ్లోబల్ బిజినెస్ సమితి కింద అవడానికి దోహదపడినందుకు ఆయనకు ఒక క్లాప్స్ కొట్టండి. ఎందుకంటే ఈరోజు మీరు మమ్మల్ని కలిసి రేపేం జరుగుతుంది అనేది కలవడం ఇంపార్టెంట్, కలపడం మాకు ఇంపార్టెంట్, కలవడం మీకు ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో ఈ రకంగా అండ్ హీఈస్ ఆల్సో very much interested in bringing these initiatives like this Arya Vysya community, entrepreneur hub and all. We will definitely scale it up because we need support, more people like him, and definitely we will go ahead with this thing. And Mr. Ganesh Raipudi also, he is from Dubai for last 22 years, and he has also his business in different continents. So he is also coming with the idea for this Arya Vysya community, that one-stop solution. If any other Arya Vysya entrepreneur want to enter into Middle East and North Africa region, through his company Index Properties, he will help you to give the process for special economic zones and government companies. Any process, he has made a very beautiful ecosystem from his company, and it is very valuable and useful for any entrepreneur looking for the global expansion, because there is no such facility, not only in our community, any community we don't have such facility. And when I saw his profile, I requested him to come out with this plan for thing, and he immediately agreed, and with very fast speed he developed that concept, and he himself will explain during his speech. And Mr. Suresh also, he's a Alpha Group of Companies CEO from Dubai, and he has studied his MBA from London School of Business, one of the top business school in the world. And he is also a lot of businesses and scale up in UAE and other parts of the world, and they are also connected to Royal Family of Dubai, Indian Embassy, and they do a lot of things. And thank you, Suresh Garu, for they are also, each and every panel member here sitting in front of you, they come exclusively for WAM. I just would like to confirm. Am I right, sir?
Yes, very much.
You come exclusively for this only, no?
Of course.
Okay, I got confirmed.
ఇంతకుముందు నేను ఆల్రెడీ స్టార్టింగ్ స్పీచ్ కీనోట్ ఇచ్చాను. ఐ హ్యావ్ గివెన్ సమ్ సినాప్సిస్ అబౌట్ వాట్ ఐఎమ్ డూయింగ్, వాట్ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు డూ. టీజీ వెంకటేష్ గారు అండ్ రామకృష్ణ గారు, ఎంఎన్ఆర్ గారు ఈ ఐడియా చెప్పినప్పుడు, ఎస్, వాసవి కమ్యూనిటీ దుబాయ్ అండ్ మిడిల్ ఈస్ట్ కంట్రీస్లో వీఆర్ దేర్. లాస్ట్ 25 years ఐ బీన్ దేర్. సో ఇఫ్ యూ అబ్జర్వ్, కనెక్టివిటీ కోసం this is what we are meeting. Before I touch my slides and my business, I want to introduce my team. ఎందుకంటే ఏదైనా చేసే ముందు, ఏదైనా ప్రామిస్ చేసే ముందు అనుకోవచ్చు అంతా ఎవ్రీబడి మీ ఎనర్జీస్ అంతా చాలా బాగున్నాయి, బట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు డెలివర్ ఇట్ ఆల్సో. సో ఐ హ్యావ్ ఆల్రెడీ ప్రిపేర్డ్ ఎ ప్లాన్ అండ్ ఐ వాంట్ టు ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ మై టీమ్. ఎస్, బేసికల్గా అట్లీస్ట్ యూఏఈ అంటుంది మీకు అందరికీ, యునైటెడ్ అరబ్ ఎమిరేట్స్ బిజినెస్ చేయాలి అని అన్నప్పుడు నార్మల్గా దేర్ ఆర్ 2 zones ఉంటాయండి, ఫ్రీ జోన్ అండ్ మెయిన్ ల్యాండ్. ఫ్రీ జోన్ ఈజ్ నథింగ్ బట్ కంట్రీ టు కంట్రీ, అంటే యూ కెనాట్ సెల్ అవుట్ సైడ్ సెల్ చేయాలన్నా కొన్ని రెస్ట్రిక్షన్స్ ఉంటాయి. బట్ మీకు చేసే ఎక్స్పోర్ట్స్ మెయిన్ ల్యాండ్లో దుబాయ్ అండ్ యునైటెడ్ అరబ్ ఎమిరేట్స్లో అమ్మాలి అంటే యూ నీడ్ టు టేక్ ఏ మెయిన్ ల్యాండ్ కంపెనీ. ఇంతకుముందు ఈ కంపెనీస్ ఒక స్పాన్సర్షిప్ అని ఉండేది, 51-49 అని ఉండేది, అది డమ్మీగా చేసేవాళ్ళం. 51 లోకల్కి మినిమం ఉండాలి. బట్ నౌ రీసెంట్లీ దే హ్యావ్ రిమూవ్డ్ దిస్ సిస్టమ్, విచ్ ఈజ్ ఎ బిగ్ థింగ్. సో ఈవెన్ మా 20 years 5 years కంపెనీస్ కూడా వీ హ్యావ్ రిమూవ్డ్ ద స్పాన్సర్షిప్స్. అంటే మీరు ఎవరు వచ్చినా 100% ఓనర్షిప్ అండ్ 100% మనీ ఈజ్ యువర్స్. దిస్ ఈజ్ వాట్ ద డిఫరెంట్ cities, media city, internet city, knowledge park, and internet city is related to all the IT companies. Knowledge park, education, kontamandi mana dantlo education people unnaru, and some is media city, regarding the media city, and science park, studio city. So the entire Dubai, they have converted into the different zones, and they are doing extremely well. Okay, go ahead, next slide. Yeah, it is again a synopsis. It's a federation of 7 emirates, and Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman, Al Queen, Ras Al Khaimah, and Fujairah. And the government type is federation, capital is Abu Dhabi. The legal system is a combination of Sharia and civil legislative law. Now I'll share the total PPT because it's a 45 pages, but కొంతమందికి భయం ఉండొచ్చు, మనం వస్తున్నాం కదా లా ఎలా ఉంటుందని. అగైన్ రీసెంట్గా ఏం చేశారంటే ఈ షరియా లా కానీ ఏ లా కూడా మొత్తం టోటల్ థ్యాంక్స్ టు మోడీ గారు మాకు రిఫార్మ్స్ చాలా వచ్చినాయి. మెనీ పీపుల్ యూ డోంట్ నో. అందువలన మాకు ఏమవుతుందంటే ఎవ్రీ డే వీఆర్ అబ్జర్వింగ్ వన్ రిఫార్మ్, అండ్ సో మెనీ బిలియనీర్స్, సో మెనీ ఇన్వెస్టర్స్ ఆర్ కమింగ్ ఇన్ టు UAE. నెక్స్ట్ గో హెడ్. Yeah, the mainland companies are considered to be the most developed business entities. ఇప్పుడు మీకు some people are industries ఉన్నాయి, some people are trading, and some people are hospitality, hotel, కొంతమంది హోటల్స్లో ఉన్నారు. సో డిపెండింగ్ ఆన్ మీ బిజినెస్ ఆపర్చునిటీని బట్టి, మీకున్న ఫీజిబిలిటీ, మీకున్న బిజినెస్ ప్లాన్ బట్టి యూ కెన్ ఆల్వేస్ ప్లాన్ ద థింగ్స్ ఐదర్ ఇన్ ద మెయిన్ ల్యాండ్ ఆర్ ద ఫ్రీ జోన్ డిపెండింగ్ ఆన్ యువర్ ఆపరేషన్స్. అండ్ the location, the strategy, the benefits are about UAE because the location, strategic location, And we have ports, we have seaport, we have airports, and we have the connecting facilities around the world. That is also biggest advantage of this region. ఈ మిడిల్ ఈస్ట్ అండ్ నార్త్ ఆఫ్రికా 22 కంట్రీస్ ఉన్నాయండి. ఇట్ ఈస్ మోస్ట్లీ ఫ్రమ్ ద జీసీసీ కంట్రీస్ అండ్ నార్త్ ఆఫ్రికాలో కొన్ని కంట్రీస్. వీటన్నిటికీ హెడ్ క్వార్టర్ ఈజ్ దుబాయ్. అంటే మీరు ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు స్కేల్ అప్, మీరు ఏం చేయాలంటే ఇనీషియల్గా నాట్ విత్ ద బిగ్ ఓవర్ హెడ్స్, ఎ స్మాల్ ట్రేడింగ్ ఆఫీసర్, ఎ స్మాల్ ఎంటిటీ మీరు సెట్ చేసుకున్న, మెనీ పీపుల్ ఆర్ డూయింగ్ దట్. ఎస్పెషల్లీ మన వైశ్య కమ్యూనిటీలో కొంతమందికి ఒక మిత్ ఉంది, అంటే యూఏఈ అనే దుబాయ్ అని అంటే నో వీ డోంట్ వాంట్ టు కమ్ అని వాళ్ళు చాలామంది, కొంతమంది వాళ్ళకి అప్రహెన్షన్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఐ వాంట్ టు టెల్ యూ దట్ వన్. యాక్చువల్లీ డ్యూరింగ్ ద కోవిడ్ వీఆర్ ద సేఫెస్ట్ ప్లేస్ ఆన్ ద ప్లానెట్. దట్ వాజ్ ద పొలిటికల్ విల్, దట్ వాజ్ ద డిసిప్లిన్ వీ గాట్. దానివల్ల ఆఫ్టర్ కోవిడ్ మెనీ పీపుల్ స్టార్టెడ్ మూవింగ్ their operations. Thank you. Next. Go ahead. Yeah, this is a business setup in free zones, which I have already covered in my verbal speech. Go ahead. Next. Yeah, this is business setup in offshore. The benefits: 100% ownership and 100% exemption from corporate, personal and income taxes, 100% free transfer of funds and no foreign exchange controls, 100% repatriation of capital and profits, low startup cost, speedy incorporation process, no paid up share capital or audit requirement, multiple bank accounts. రీసెంట్గా ఒక 3 years బ్యాక్ 5% అని వ్యాట్ వచ్చింది, బట్ నో ఇన్కమ్ ట్యాక్సెస్, నో హెరాస్మెంట్ ఫ్రమ్ ద గవర్నమెంట్ అథారిటీస్. చాలా సిస్టమ్ చాలా క్లియర్ ఉంటుంది అండ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ యూజర్ ఫ్రెండ్లీ సిస్టమ్. యా, గో హెడ్. నెక్స్ట్, రియల్ ఎస్టేట్. చాలామంది మెనీ పీపుల్ ఐ థింక్ మన కమ్యూనిటీలో కనెక్ట్ అవుతారు రియల్ ఎస్టేట్. నన్ను 15 years బ్యాక్ అసలు ఈ కంట్రీలో ఇన్వెస్ట్ చేయొద్దన్నారు. టుడే ఆల్మోస్ట్ నన్ను అడుగుతారు, సార్ మీకు ఎన్ని రెంట్స్ వస్తున్నాయి, ఎన్ని ప్రాపర్టీస్ ఉన్నాయి, ఎంతమంది ఎంప్లాయ్ చేశారు, మేము ఎట్లా ఇన్వెస్ట్ చేయాలి అని. బికాజ్ ఇప్పుడు ఈ రీసెంట్గా ఒక రూల్ వచ్చింది, ఎవరైనా సరే 2 million dirhams ఇన్వెస్ట్ చేస్తే విల్ గెట్ 10-year వీసా. మా టైంలో వీసా రెస్ట్రిక్షన్స్ అవన్నీ ఉండేవి. ఇప్పుడు లైక్ యూఎస్, they have come up with 7 to 8 types of visas, one 10-year golden investor visa అని చెప్పి. You guys can get that one, and 2 million dirhams is almost like 4 crores, and even that also I think there is my real estate manager told today, you can pay some 10% and you can get the visa, so that many benefits are there for the visa. Yeah, and in the year 2006, the land registration law was enacted. Implementation of various laws and regulations and establishment of RERA. Again, we have a good RERA. And one more thing, whole world lo ekkada len rental ma దగ్గర ఉంది. On a dollar economy, మాది dirhams is equal to dollar pegged. దానికి almost 8 to 10% రెంటల్ ఇన్కమ్ వస్తుంది. దట్ టు 1 year ఇయర్లీ మా చాలామంది టెనెంట్స్ మీరు అనుకోవచ్చు tenants issue ani, yearly 1 check they give. And as a landlords, why many people are coming, many people don't know real estate is also a good benefit subject to your interest and subject to your capability. Go ahead. Next. Latest developments in UAE. I'll just touch this one. This is very important, all people should know that. Just go ahead. Yeah, next. Project of the 50. The project of the 50 is the new growth strategy of UAE, which 13 initiatives were already announced. The first set of projects include new and amended visa schemes, which I already covered. And the first set of project 50 include green visa, freelancers visa, other regulatory changes to visa, economic agreements with 8 global markets, including India, digital initiatives. So many startups are also coming recently, which I started getting inquiries. Next slide, please. Yeah, next, make it in the Emirates. Again, I am going to touch, మన కమ్యూనిటీలో ఎక్కువ ఇండస్ట్రీ పీపుల్ లేరు, ఇండస్ట్రీస్ తక్కువ ఉన్నారు అక్కడైనా ఇక్కడైనా. బట్ దుబాయ్ ఇండస్ట్రియల్ రెవల్యూషన్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు బి స్టార్టెడ్. వాళ్ళు ఐఎమ్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ ఓవరాల్ యూఏఈ, మీనా రీజియన్స్కి మీరు ఎక్స్పోర్ట్స్ చేసుకోవాలన్నా ఒక సెటప్, ఒక ఫెసిలిటీ యూ నీడ్ టు హ్యావ్ ఇన్ యూఏఈ, వేర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ strategically a good hub ఫర్ ద లొకేషన్ వైజ్. మీకు ఇండస్ట్రీలో వాట్ హ్యాపెన్స్, మీకు స్కేలింగ్ అప్ చేయాలి. ట్రేడర్స్లో ఉన్నారు, ట్రేడింగ్లో ఉన్నారు, మెటీరియల్ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్స్లో ఉన్నారు. నెక్స్ట్ ఇండస్ట్రీస్కి వెళ్ళాలంటే మేబీ యూఏఈ విల్ బీ ఏ గుడ్ ఆప్షన్. వాట్ ఐ ఫీల్ దట్ they are going to give some incentives and they are taking some initiative. What happens, మీకు నెక్స్ట్ స్కేలప్ చేయాలన్నప్పుడు సప్లైస్ అనేవి స్ట్రాంగ్ ఉంటే యూ కెన్ ఈజీలీ డూ దట్ వన్. అండ్ ద బ్యాంక్ ఈజ్ ద ఫైనాన్షియల్ డ్రైవర్ ఆఫ్ ఆపరేషన్ 300 billion. సో దే బ్రాట్ వన్ ఇనిషియేటివ్ కాల్ 300 billion ఇనిషియేటివ్. సో కొత్త టెక్నాలజీస్కి ఆర్ ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ కంపెనీస్కి some banks they are giving with less rate, even sometimes with the very good technologies with reduced percentage of the interest, they are giving some loans and to encourage the industrial cities. Industries are going to be the next happening because they want to slowly reduce the depending on the imports. ఇంతకుముందు శాండే ఉండేది, ఇప్పుడు స్లోగా అన్నీ కూడా వస్తున్నాయి. అండ్ ఇంపోర్ట్స్ కూడా ఇంక్లూడింగ్ కెమికల్స్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ అన్నీ కూడా ఇండస్ట్రియల్గా ఎక్కువ plans అవుతున్నాయి and it's being expanded. I can see with my own eyes. Next. Yeah, I explained about operation 300 billion which I cannot read. I think we are running out of the time. Next. Yeah, again there is a bank with EDB which they are giving less interest rates with the when compared with the commercial banks. Next please. 100% ownership which I have already touched. There is no myth. Don't think that somebody is going to take your business. No way. Next. SEPA, UAE India Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement. India and UAE 18th February 2022 signed a Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, SEPA. The UAE India SEPA is India's first bilateral trade agreement in the Middle East. SEPA covers 11 service sectors and over 100 subsectors. SEPA major benefits: UAE 5% import duty elimination, India duty concessions on gold exported from UAE, pharma sector, establishment of a dedicated India Mart in Jebel Ali Free Zone, and agreed to establish a joint hydrogen task force to help scale up technologies and support each other's clean energy missions, and agreed to continue defense exchanges. So I think the sky is the limit for this, and you guys can look into the internet and me unna business, me initiate, meekunna trade expertise toti you can do wonders. People are already doing, other communities, other countries, other states already slowly it is they are continuing, they are starting and it is becoming the talk of the town. Next. Customs and taxation in UAE, that okay, I don't have to repeat again. It's a 5% VAT I told you presently. And free zones and few industries are exception from UAE customs duty. Next, go ahead. Excise tax. Again, excise tax which we have to touch. Rate of the tax according to cabinet decision. 50% of carbonated drinks and all that one. I'll just share the PPT. Next, go ahead. VAT, which I told you that recently, 3-4 years back, we got to 5% VAT. It's a value added tax on the turnovers. Just go ahead. It's not as purchases, whatever. So like in India, we call like a input VAT and output VAT. Corporate tax, which they are going to announce very soon, normal tax rate of 9%, which is up to above the no tax up to the 375,000 profit. AED 375,000 means we are talking about 1 crore, approximately 80 lakhs to 1 crore. Then there is no corporate tax. Next. Yeah, Dubai Industrial City. One of చాలా మందికి తెలియదు, మన తెలుగు ఫ్రెండ్స్ టాప్ పొజిషన్లో ఉన్నారు. వెన్ ఐఎమ్ టాకింగ్, సార్ ఐ వాంటెడ్ టు డూ సంథింగ్ టు మై కమ్యూనిటీ అంటే బికాస్ దీస్ ద CEOs or VPs and all that one, they told, sir please you promote and we are there because Index Emirates which has been a good friends of for them and we are doing many projects in Dubai Industrial City in our insulation sector and in our services sector. They came up with, I spoken to the their United UAE Nationals management. They said that okay, you can promote, you can, anybody if he comes, we will try to give through you guys, will give a good benefits, not like a market rates. ఎందుకంటే అక్కడ కూడా మన నెట్వర్క్ మన తెలుగు వాళ్ళే ఉన్నారు, బట్ మెనీ పీపుల్ డోంట్ నో దాట్. industrial city is one of the happening place, and it's a lot of a big PPT is there. Just can you change the slides fastly? Yes, again this is a regarding the industrial city. Yeah, go ahead. This is dedicated to the industries which the happening in Dubai. 50% of industries they have already occupied, and another 50% plots for 30 years lease you can take, and you can mortgage a plot to the bank and you can take the loan on the construction. People are doing that. It's finished? Yeah, I know.
Please
that.
wind up and
Yes.
conclude.
Yeah, I'm concluding with this one, and go ahead. The industrial city, about this, let us. Yes, this is all the facilities in the industrial city. It's a beautiful with the different zones of the material, and like you have a chemical zone, you have a production zone, you have a food zone, you have a textile zone, and many people, many even Gujaratis and a lot of North Indians, they are all, everyone, they are coming to there. It is happening, and recently TG Venkatesh garu also visited. ఆయన కూడా సజెస్ట్ చేశారు, సార్ మన వాళ్ళు కూడా చెప్పండి, if it is possible, people who are interested, they can take. And again, there is, we are Index Emirates, we are there only like a facilitator, where my team are interested in service, but there is no commercial gain in that one. Again, I'm telling that one. We just came forward for that only. Yeah. And a sample warehouse, if you want to guys, and if you take any warehouse for your material and all that one, the location is also good. Yeah, just go ahead. Go ahead. These are the business partners for them, and all multinationals and all the world leaders. And why Dubai Industrial City? Again, location and all that one. Just go ahead. Yeah, that's it. I think I have covered most of the things, where we have 40 to 50 slides. That's why I think a small time limit is there, and I don't want to take more time on this one. The conclusion is, yes, we are meeting as a network, and we all are now have to continue the same motto, and Dubai Vaishya community is always with you, and United Arab Emirates and GCC and MENA region, it's called Middle East and North Africa, 22 countries, we are with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ganesh Garu, for your comprehensive presentation. Here the point is, WAM has presence in 50 countries, whether it is a business, whether it is a marriage alliance, whether it is education, our people are there. As per our initiative, Arya Vysya Mentoring Hub, we can help any entrepreneur from here, India, to enter into the MENA region. We can support and help you. That is what he is meaning to say. If somebody wants more information, we'll give Ganesh Raipudi number to all of you, and they can contact me, and we'll think.
So actually I want to talk about myself a couple of minutes. So computer start అవుతున్నప్పుడు మా ప్రస్థానం స్టార్ట్ అయింది. నీ టెక్నాలజీ మిషన్ వెరీ బిగినింగ్ టెక్నాలజీ మిషన్లో రాజీవ్ గాంధీ గారితో పివి నరసింహ గారితో పనిచేయడం జరిగింది. అప్పుడు సూపర్ కంప్యూటర్ ఇండియా తీసుకురావడం కోసం వి స్ట్రగుల్ ఎ లాట్. ఓకే, ఐ గాట్ ఎ ప్రిజన్. నేను సూపర్ కంప్యూటర్కి కంపెనీలో ఉన్నప్పుడు మమ్మల్ని అరెస్ట్ చేసి తీసుకెళ్లారు యుఎస్లో. సో ఎడియో సూపర్ కంప్యూటర్ని తీసుకొచ్చాం ఇండియాకి. దెన్ హ్యాపెన్స్ టు బి మై ఫాదర్ అడుగుతుండేవాడు, అసలు బిజినెస్ మెన్ అంటే ఏంటి అంటే, బిజినెస్ మెన్ అంటే స్కేల్ చేయాలి. సో అంటే ఏంటి, మన ఊళ్ళో స్కేల్ చేయాలా, బయట స్కేల్ చేయాలా అంటే వరల్డ్ వైడ్ స్కేల్ చేయాలి అంటే. సో ద ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఆర్ దేర్ ఎవ్రీవేర్. సో ఐ స్టార్టెడ్ విత్ ఫస్ట్ టైం ఇండియన్ లాంగ్వేజెస్ ఇస్కీ కోడ్. మీరు ల్యాప్టాప్స్ చూసే ఉంటారు, సిస్టమ్స్ చూసే ఉంటారు. దాంట్లో ఆస్కీ కోడ్ అని ఉంటుంది, ఎప్సిడిక్ కోడ్ అని ఉంటుంది. సో వీ డెవలప్డ్ ఫస్ట్ ఇస్కీ కోడ్ అని, ఇండియన్ స్టాండర్డ్ కోడ్ ఫర్ ఇంటర్చేంజ్ అని. సో ఐఐటీలో పనిచేస్తున్నప్పుడు నేను డెవలప్ చేయడం జరిగింది. సో ఫస్ట్ టైం మేము సీడాట్ పుట్టకముందే యాక్చువల్లీ వి డన్ C++ ఆ మోడల్లో వర్క్ చేయడం జరిగింది. దెన్ ఇట్ హ్యాపెన్స్ టు మీ దట్ వి డన్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ thing in the technology mission. Then I went to Singareni. I worked around 10 years in India. Then we went to Turkey. When I landed in Turkey, the first thing they asked, I was a biggest company in the world, okay, Vodafone. Daniki, I'm a director for IT. Then the first thing they asked, where are you coming from? So that is the first time someone is asking me, where is this India? I said, Hindustan. So this is the first time, people are started noticing that there is a talent called India, and the India talent is everywhere. We started our journey from there. So I've been to Germany, I've been to several Europe. So Europe is my house right now. So we started our companies in 1997, and we established around 175 countries. And right now we got around 1.6 billion valuation. We do millions of the business. We do everything in IT, staffing, and there. As rightly said, Mr. M.N.R. So I call him Mr. M.N.R. is, so he's actually made wonderful efforts to make this a success. Thank you very much. Okay, he's made nothing to real. So that's I think M.N.R. transfer. So I think he made nothing to a proper WAM into WAM stuff. Coming back into scaling, Europe is waiting for you. Europe got a lot of opportunities. I'm not prepared extensive PPT like my colleague prepared here. I'm not done that part that much into that, but I could say that UK is a land of opportunities and Europe is a land of opportunities. Not one country, there are multiple countries. Okay, so please don't come into that kind of UK అంటే ఏదో రేసిస్ట్ కంట్రీ అనే భావనలో ఉండకండి. అలాంటిది ఏం లేదు ఆడ. ఓకే, అది ఇస్ నాట్ రేసిస్ట్ కంట్రీ. వెల్కమ్, ఇండియన్స్ ఆర్ మోస్ట్ వెల్కమ్ పీపుల్. ఇంకొక 4 రోజులు చూస్తే మీరు ఇండియన్ పిఎం ఫస్ట్ టైం బ్రిటిష్ సాయిల్ మీద ఇండియన్ పిఎం చూడబోతున్నారు. ఈజ్ నెంబర్ 1 ఇన్ ద రేసింగ్ రైట్ నౌ. సో మీరు ఒక్క బిజినెస్ అంటే ఐటీ బిజినెస్ అని లెక్కేసుకోకండి. ఐ డన్ మీడియా ఛానల్, ఐ డన్ ఫస్ట్ యూరోపియన్ తెలుగు టీవీ ఛానల్. చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారు వచ్చారు, జగన్ గారు వచ్చారు. ఐ థింక్ ఐ కవర్డ్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఎవ్రీ వన్. వీ ఇంటర్వ్యూడ్ థాట్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్. వీ ఆర్ 4 years. That's only first NRI channel. We also started Telugu TV channel in back in the US and South Africa. So I've been part of my IT company and staffing company. I've been to all the places across the globe, and we established our organization in 175 countries. So particularly Europe, I will talk about Europe right now. So Europe is looking for you guys, and there are a lot of opportunities. మీరు చిన్న షాప్ పెడతామన్నా కూడా there are opportunities, and పెద్ద ఇంజనీరింగ్ ఎస్టాబ్లిష్మెంట్ చేయాలన్నా కూడా opportunities, and also you want to put up a IT company or whatever is, we are there. There are the law is very 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 favorable, and the visas are there everywhere. 5 yearsలో మీకు PR వస్తుంది, and 6 yearsలో మీరు బ్రిటిష్ పాస్పోర్ట్ ఉంటుంది. అండ్ ట్యాక్స్ అవాయిడింగ్ స్కీమ్స్ ఏం లేవు, ట్యాక్స్ కట్టాల్సిందే. ఓకే, బట్ దెర్ ఈస్ అ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఫెసిలిటీ. సో యూ గాట్ ద మెడికల్ ఫెసిలిటీ ఇస్ అమేజింగ్ మెడికల్ ఫెసిలిటీ. మీరు 108 దాకా పెట్టక్కర్లే, ఒక 2 minutesలో మీకు మెడికల్ ఫెసిలిటీ ఉంటుంది. అండ్ లైఫ్ ఈజ్ ద బెస్ట్ ఆఫ్ బెస్ట్, అండ్ పొలిటికల్ పీపుల్ విల్ సపోర్ట్ యూ, దే నెవర్ పుట్ యూ డౌన్. అండ్ ద బెస్ట్ థింగ్ ఈజ్ the system there. The systems all are, I don't need to explain it. The European system, German system, Netherlands system. So I mean scale up cheyali ante Europe is as I said is a land of opportunities. Oka chinna shop, I just want to give you small numbers. If you want to set up a small shop, this is called a corner shop or off license shop, which can be opened up to night 11 o'clock. Most of the family people, they do business. If you are interested in that, I have a tie-ups, so I can connect to you the dots. So you can start a shop with a 4 or 5 CRs, and you'll get around 4 lakhs to 5 lakhs per day. And the profit will be 30 to 40%, and the taxation will be around 20% in UK. But Europe needs you guys. Okay, Europe is badly need resources from India, because there are a lot of opportunities there. You can run restaurants, you can run pubs, you can run corner stores. So everywhere, even Sweden, okay, Denmark, Czech Republic. So I mean I'm there for you guys. So give us a shout. Okay, we are ready to help you, and you can take it into the next level if you are planning or if you do scale up. Okay, if you are in IT, okay, of course there are lot of opportunities are there. You can come as an IT entrepreneur. So I'm myself as a serial entrepreneur. We are into the many things. We sold our company's first company, IT company, to Mindtree, and then I sold a lot of retail chains. So I started a dollar stores kind of thing in 97p store. was a competition to Pound Stores. Then I sold that company to Pound World, around 10 stores. I mean, ventured into, as a serial entrepreneur, I ventured into most of the things. I'm into media, I'm into retail, and also my core thing is IT. So always I'm there into IT. There are many opportunities. Okay, you go to the Denmark system is there. So, but if you want to immigrate and if you want to looking for a long-term place, I think Malta is the best place, and also Portugal is the nice place to get if you got around 5-6 crores. Okay, something around below 10. So probably you get a very good citizenship in Malta, and also the Portugal. Greece also the possibility is there, and Austria, Germany is a bit heavy thing, but Germany, you can try a Germany visa if you want to do it. You get a 6 months visa if you do 700 euros per month. If you show in the bank, you can get a 6 months visa, and there are many opportunities are there. I'm connected to a lot of Telugu communities there. Because of my TV channel, I know each and everyone, all Telugu community staying in Germany, almost on Munich, Hamburg, or wherever you are. Okay, there are opportunities are there everywhere. So what I'm requesting is, if you have a will, if you are a wish to scale up, we are here and we can help you. I wish all WAM group a great success. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. You have given a lot of insights on Europe, and we got a very valuable information from you. Hope you will support our initiative, WAM Incubator Mentoring Hub, and we will contact you in future also to
Definitely,
continue
Manna.
this mission further,
Definitely,
sir.
definitely.
Thanks
Hope
a lot,
so.
sir.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot. I request Sri T.G. Bharat Garu to share his valuable views on this.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Jai Vasai Mata. Basically, few things, Andy. I thought I'll share the experience that I've gone through and then tell about what you should do, because I'm in second generation. I mean, I'm not a startup company or something. I'm in father's business. So I'll try and tell you about the experience that I have gone through from 99. I joined my business in 99, did my MBA, straight came. I thought dad will give me one position in finance or marketing or something, but then he handed over one company straight away to me, and then he said, you take care of this company. So basically from there the journey started. I would say when we started, when my father started, we had cell membrane technology, which basically we are all into basic commodity chemicals, so I'll not explain about the product and all. So that's a cell membrane technology, which is world's first technology in 80s. There was no other company in the world to get that kind of technology in India. So when a division had happened, father started this cell membrane technology in caustic soda. So caustic soda, chlorine based products and all are part of Rayalaseema high strength type of that, which I take care. That I joined MBA, I was just 22, joined, and then so we had one product called calcium hypochlorite, which is a disinfection chemical, basically used for water treatment, swimming pools, whatever. I mean, if you, it's simple way, bleaching powder. It's a high grade, which is not manufactured in India. That product also we were doing in Rayalaseema high strength hypo. So basically, what happened is we had issues with quality. We had, because it's a process that is not well established, or it was not running anywhere in the world. We had developed in-house research was done, and we started off this plant in 97, I guess. So initially it took a lot of time. We struggled a lot. So for me, when I had to do export, because there's no market for that product in India, so I had to do exports for this product, and there's a good scope for this because it's all developed countries and all use this. They don't use bleaching powder, they don't use chlorine, so they use calcium hypochlorite. So I had to, I remember, you know, those days I think Google was just what, 99, it was started. Before that there were business search engines. So you will have to have lot of patience to actually get some customers. If you write emails, like say thousands of emails, you might get, say, I think 5 or 10 replies you're going to get. It's not so, it's not that easy to do exports that time, at least in 90s. But later on, okay, it improved. But in 99 and all, we had all this, we did, search engines were used. We had, I had gone to African countries where I had to go to places where when I came back to the hotel, they were asking me, you went to that particular part of zone. So it was in East Africa, I think in 2001 when I visited with my brother-in-law. So we had to go and you'll have directories in the hotels. So you'll had to check out the customers who are there, call them, discuss with them. All that stuff we used to do. You need a lot of patience, energy is required to get customers. Those days were like that actually. So I had experiences saying, your product is too good. So they were saying like, product, you have a beautiful lady, but ugly dressed. So that is when it struck to me that I had to go forward integration. So I had to go for a packing, because in India, injection mold packing, you have, I think 15 liters, 20 liters, that's the capacity that Indian manufacturers do. So we were not able to get the injection mold for 60-liter drums and all. So we had to explore that. We had to work with forward integration, get a mold which is similar, which can be accepted by the world. It's not so easy. So we had to correct that drum to a great extent, because we had a super product. That's the customer, that comment made me to think that, I should enter into this zone. So that was a forward integration, and I developed that mold, and we were able to do good exports with that particular product. And now we have 3-4 injection molds where we do exports. So basically what I'm trying to tell is, so quality is one thing which is very, very important for exports. Quality, commitment. So these two are very important. For me, I consider if you are giving a good quality product, the price will automatically, you'll be able to get it later, at a later stage. So if you are not giving a quality product, I don't think it's just one-time business or maybe 2 times the customer will buy, but not the 3rd time. So you have to be giving quality product. And generally, India and China is always compared, but we are at least 5 steps ahead compared to China in terms of quality. Because in China, you get the worst quality, the best quality also. So getting suppliers, correct suppliers from China is a difficult task. But in India, if you are able to, if you are able to give the best quality, I think that you'll get business, no doubt. So the thing is, initial days, what we were doing is, I was trying to tell this browsing, sending emails. Even my wife was helping me with browsing, sending emails, forwarding that customers to me. So we had done all that part initial days. So later on, what I'm trying to tell you is, now if you want to do exports, like I think a couple of people are there from Kurnool, like Bonasi Srinivasi, he looks very simple. He's 1,000 crores or 2,000 crores worth person there, sitting there. So basically I'm trying to tell, we are, first generation people and all, we think whatever is fine with whatever our father or great grandfathers have earned, it's fine. But we can do a lot of exports if you have a proper presentation, if you do good quality product, whatever. Like say in Betam Charla, which is very near to Kurnool, we have stones that are available. Most of the people are Vaishyas that they do business. So they try and give it to dealers in Bombay or from Chennai, from third party, and they export it. They make at least 5 to 10 times more on it, but they don't want to explore that particular. Why can't we do exports? That's a problem with our community. They take it little easy. Let us not take higher risk. In one other case, when I met couple in Bombay couple of years back, some discussion, and they're saying, what community? I said Vaishyas. Oh, business community. Yeah. So you are, in North, we are not recognized as Vaishyas, we are recognized as business community. So basically, we take little less risk, but I guess we should, I think whatever, I mean, we are in second generation, so at least the family businesses and who are there, I think they can export to a lot of countries if we properly present it, work on it, and then we have good social media. Right now we have so much, I think when in 90s it was not there. Now you can browse of it, you can get all the customers list. If you are properly presenting it, I think you will be able to get good customers and you can export. The point is, you should have a good presentation. You should have an official email ID, not Gmail or Hotmail or something like that. Then you will be able to do good exports. And Mr. Ganesh was telling, in Dubai is one thing. I think some right now, if you see, the ocean freights have 10 times after the COVID had come in. It is 10 times what it was. I used to pay $350 or something from Malaysia. Now I pay like 2,500. It went up to 3,500 also. So we should also think about, I'm just checking my time. Yeah. So we should think about all this before we actually want to do exports. Otherwise, I mean, like setting up in Dubai or Africa, I mean, ports where we can easily do some market business from that particular zones. If you can try and do something like that, I think it'll be very successful. So the product identification, proper presentation, proper deck, and then if you get customers, it's easy to do good exports. Thank you. I think 10 minutes is done, so I don't want to take.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful insights and experience and expertise to us. Now I request Sri Sudhakar Gande Garu. He is a very well experienced nationally and internationally, and he is handling billions of dollars empires business. Before, and he was the MD for Global Trust Bank, to share his valuable suggestions and advices for us. Very knowledgeable.
Thank you very much, Gupta Garu. And I would like to thank all of you for giving me this opportunity to talk to all of you. The topic you asked me to talk about is how to build businesses globally. This is what I'm focusing on. Okay. Scaling up and building the business globally. I'm very fortunate to work with two businesses and companies which are truly global. For example, I worked with the American Express Bank almost about 12 years. I was among the youngest senior directors in the bank worldwide. I visited 44 countries. Thank you. I visited 44 countries out of 66 countries American Express Bank used to operate. But what they do is, particularly the large multinationals, they take a product, they will beat the product to death in terms of pricing, process, perfection, quality. Then they roll out. So when I go to American Express Bank branch anywhere in the world, the same blue logo, same chair, same getup, like you go to Pizza Hut. Anywhere in the world, Pizza Hut is almost same. Only they'll put little local menu like paneer pizza in India and something else somewhere else. So first important thing of building a global company and scaling up is you should perfect the process. You have to be the best or closest to the best. There is no two ways about it. You have to do that. Second is another company of Jupiter Capital invested where I'm very closely involved, company called Access Catalyst Technologies. We are into very high-end engineering design services, embedded electronics. So 10 years back, we were $1 million company with less than 1 crore of EBITDA. I'm very proud to say, in about 11 years now, we are a $100 million company, from 1 million to 100 million, and 1 crore EBITDA to 100 crores EBITDA. We done it, okay? But how did we do this? So I thought best is give a live example rather than giving theoretical things. First, we acquired a company called Access IT&T, which is in engineering services. They had a client called Caterpillar. So you have to learn, if you want to scale up, you want to build a global company, you have to work with one top
best client in the world. And you have to figure out a way to satisfy him. There will be a lot of things, because a company that built over 100 years, hundreds of years. So there's so much of fat, so much of process, so much of bureaucracy. But still, whether with American Express Bank wanted to buy an office or hire a guy or registered a tax consultant or a service provider, there's huge process. So coming back, in Access IT&T, what we have done is, we had a client like Caterpillar. We were doing $4 million business when we acquired that company. In 5 years, we multiplied 5 times by doing only 2-3 things, not even too many things. One, we have shown to them that every job in US can be backed by 3 jobs in India. So first, smartly, what I have done when we acquired the company to 70 employees, 35 and 35, 35 in US, 35 in India. So 35 in US, I have taken it to 150, just to prove them I am with you. Though my margins are only 6-7% EBITDA when you do put a guy in foreign country. But India, my margins could be on 20%. But once I established at 150, against that 150, we opened a center in Chennai, opened a center in Hyderabad, everywhere backed by almost 200 people. One thing great about this country is, we have a lot of talent. And there's so many competent guys, they don't get opportunities. So we have built a company from 770 people to almost 750 people in about 5 years. We became globally #1 company among the 12 suppliers. Okay. Then we acquired a company called Cadis, which is into aerospace. Engineering is predominantly heavy engineering like Caterpillar, aerospace like Boeing, Bombardier and Airbus. And it's areas like automotive, for example, Volvo car, Mercedes, etc. Tools are common, the process are very common. So when we acquired this Cadis, is a company I acquired from N.S. Raghavan, who is the co-founder of Infosys. 10 years, they were still making a loss. I picked up the company, next 12 months we are profitable. In fact, he asked me, boss, how did you manage? I said, what all the base you have created, I've used it. Credit to you, not to me. Okay. And when we acquired Cadis, it was about $6 million company. And I'm proud to say in 5 years, we multiplied 5 times. So net, the point I want to tell you is, if you want to build a global company, if you want to scale up, there is no shortcuts. Pick up a best client, work with him. Once he satisfies his, I'm good, you're good, then go to the next client. Once I satisfied Airbus, I went to Bombardier. We cracked Bombardier, almost 2 years it took me. Now last year we cracked Boeing. Now I got more than 100 people working in Boeing alone. And some of my competition told me, how the hell you got into Boeing? I said, that's a secret. Anyway, net, what I'm saying is, please pick up a good company, top clients, and work with him. How satisfied? Of course, they're very painful, they do a lot of things. But once they're satisfied, these large companies, and nobody has time. Nobody say, oh, Access Cadis. I used to struggle to meet a vice president in Caterpillar, to meet a vice president in Airbus. Today I'm proud to say, Airbus top 10, 9 people visited my office and met me in Bangalore. 9 of them, out of 10. It's a $60 billion company, one of the topmost companies in technology. So, 2 things. One, pick up a client, satisfy him. Second, this country has a lot of talent. So don't worry about people. You'll get plenty of them. Bet little extra money initially to get the best 10. Prove them. Second 10 you can pay slightly lower, etc., etc. So client, the processes, and third important thing is, you should also open to do acquisitions, because large companies are not built just like that. I'll give an example. Airbus called me to acquire a French company, which is very unusual. But they told me, can you do it? I said, yes. We acquired that company. That added $10 million business to me in less than maybe 1 year. So third point, please remember, you should be very open in your mind to acquire companies and able to scale it up. And if you want to build a global company across, you should be prepared to hire the best guys. For example, my German business run by German guy. My French business run by French guy. My European business, UK business guy, a British guy. So you should able to relate and hire those guys. But of course, we are smart. We always put a number 2, number 3 Indian guy, which is a perfect model. Okay? Because when you have to go to marketing, take the guy, take the Gora. as we call. Like I just hired a guy who was a director in our board from ex-Boeing guy, in David Walker in US. He's a very brilliant guy. So wherever some strong business meetings, I tell my guys, please take this guy. Sorry. Take this guy to help you out. So you should, third point is you should able to get local talent. In these countries where you want to grow, you should get the people from those countries. Because whether you like it or not, that is the truth. And local partnerships. Like today, I'm very proud to say in Axis Cadis, our company has 2 partnerships in French. So they have last meeting, they have told all the vendors, I see, look at Axis Cadis. They are almost French because they are working with 2 of our companies. So you have to little bit get out of this thing I have to do only this way. No. And last point is, when you want to build global companies, you should always look at opportunities, the area, get into big opportunity. Okay, don't get into small things. You should, for example, today, the data analytics, machine learning, deep technologies. Everybody talks about, half the guys don't even know what it is. But if today, one of you guys smart to say, I will hire 100 good engineers who will cost me, let's say, each guy cost me a lakh or 2 lakhs a month. That means they are willing to put 2-3 crores. And that means about 20-30 crores in a year. I'm sure you can crack it, but everybody wants you. Even when we are doing business with Airbus, first 1 year, I was losing money every month. Because my operating cost was $750,000, less than $1 million. So we were doing 150, 200, but I was just single point program, how do I hit 750? The moment I hit 750, I'm cash flow positive. It took me almost 14-15 months. Finally, we did it. Afterwards, it's a lot of cash flows into the system. So coming back to the last point, what I want to say is, as I said, India is a great country. Go to cities beyond cities. Get people. For example, we hired somebody from a place called Mangalore, which is not Bangalore, Mangalore. We hired a guy called Hassan, engineering college, very average, middle-level engineering college. Some of them are so brilliant. In one guy, I remember Hassan, who was working with Airbus, the super boss of technology, told me, boss, you do anything, but don't touch this guy. I want him here. He can't even speak fluent English. He speaks Kannada. But he's so good. So take advantage. Finally, at the end of the day, what is business? Any business, anywhere, is nothing but using resources. Somewhere you use product, somewhere cash, somewhere this. But whatever business you are doing and you want to build globally, never take your eyes off cash flow. Whatever you do. For example, here today, I'm sitting here, I have 2,500 employees in 12 countries in this company. If somebody's credit card is not paid, 3 days later, I'll get a message. I don't even know otherwise. So cash flow is absolutely essential. Even if you are making a loss, be sure you are making a loss for this long. It has to be eventually cash flow positive. Okay. With this, thank you very much. And anybody wants anything to ask me later, no problem. My numbers are with Mr. Murthy. Can you stand up, please? He's my representative in Hyderabad. So we'll be very happy to guide anybody who wants to look into new areas. And one piece of advice for all the youngsters is don't listen to anybody, your parents, uncle, aunt, no. Just do what you want. Because I was at, this year I was very strange, I was invited to 3 convocations of chief guest. Vasavi College of Engineering, our own community, but something in Pune, Spicer University. Okay. So I told all of them only one thing, you are very young, you can make mistakes. So just do what you want. Don't go by your mother, father, aunt, uncle, neighbor, cousins. No. Because all of them try to constrain with their own experience. Suppose I did not get IAS. I want my child to be IAS. Okay. You did not do something. You want him to be engineering. No. And I gave an example of one of the guys who I know very closely. Is Anil Agarwal, who is the owner of Vedanta. Anil Agarwal and me were close because I was doing his ADR issue, like raising money in European markets. Almost 1 month, every second day in some city. He's a vegetarian like me. I don't eat non-veg. So we used to look around, kahan khaye, kaise khaye. Then he told me one thing. He said, Sudhakar, look, 17 business I failed. 18 business succeed. He never looked back. Today, the guy has built a $3 billion company, net worth. And he said, but I said, boss, how did you have that kind of a heart? Boss, Hindustan is a big country hai. You will succeed. He failed 17. 18 business succeeded, he never looked back. Okay, so be positive. Don't listen to anybody. Just do. Everything is open. Don't go by IIT or non-IIT because I'm with IIT. I've gone there else. But if you look at global companies, 2 companies are run by IITians: Google and IBM. Okay, but Microsoft is run by non-IITian, a Mangalore fellow, and this Lotus Notes, that company which is Adobe Systems, is run by a guy from Usmania. So one day some guy got a call saying, "But I want to meet you," because he wanted to understand what's happening in technology. He was number 2. Then he became number 1. He's a good friend now. He's running a $40 billion company. So he is not an IIT. So finally, what I'm saying is, only one final thing I want to say is, success has no formula. If you say, because I was speaking at IIM Bangalore, how to be a successful manager. So I called 2 students. I said, who's the smartest girl? I said, only boys should say. They took some name. And I said, who's the smartest boy? Only girls should say. I called both of them. I said, now write down. So how to be a successful manager? Somebody with hard work, teamwork, intelligence, smartness. They put 30, 40 parameters. Even if you take some parameters, still be 15, 20 parameters. I said, I can tell you, if anybody ticks all this, doesn't mean he's successful. There are hundreds of people who will be successful by putting that parameter. I said, success is only when you succeed, you look back to say how you succeeded. There is no formula of success. Only one thing is that you should be passionate with what you do, and you should enjoy what you do. Because when you enjoy what you do, you're not working. That drives you. A lot of people ask me, I sometimes give official appointments at 11 o'clock as the MD of the bank or some of the businesses. I said, no problem, because you want to sit for 1 hour, you won't sometimes get in during the day. So figure out a way, whether you want to do chemical business or hiring business, you should like what you do. Figure out a way and get in that, and sky's the limit. There is nothing to worry. You will succeed. Thank you very much.
What a wonderful insight from a global person who built billions of dollar company. Can't you think that we are so fortunate that we are listening from all continents together on one stage? Which platform is giving this kind of experience and exposure for all of you? So it's if one point you can catch today, the whole gist in history. Do whatever you want. That's it.
Actually, I'm very happy to be in WAM Business Summit. And I think it's a brilliant idea, Mr. Gupta and the rest of the people brought it together, because as I see, there are a lot of people from different parts of the world. For example, today, from the presentation, I came to know Dubai. Dubai Arabs were very smart earlier. They never given ownership to you. You have to 49% you have, 51 they will have. Now they change the law. That is a card. That they change the law, which is a brilliant thing. So you have created an extraordinary forum for people to take advantage of this. So I encourage all of you to work more closely, and anything on technology, finance, I'll be very happy to get associated, whichever form you want. And it's a brilliant idea. Please take it forward. And I would like to come whenever there is WAM Summit, subject to availability of time, but I'll make an extra effort. Okay, thank you.
Guys, I'm OSS Prasad. Anyhow, I have been talking since 2 o'clock. I'm OSS Prasad, and only OSS Prasad. Anyhow, scaling up the business globally, that is the subject I'm trying to focus now. Basic things I wanted to go in detail. First of all, scaling up is required or not? That is the first question a businessman or an entrepreneur should talk or think very, very, very clearly. And the business plan he has to make. Whether it is a technological business, or whether it is a consultancy business, or a construction business, or in an engineering business, or hardcore business, any business. If we have to scale up our business in any line, first thing is whether we have to do in the same line or different line. If we have to scale up the business in the same line, there are 2 opportunities available to all of us. One is forward integration, other one is backward integration. So there is no limit for going into the backward integration or forward integration. The only thing required is whether to which extent you wanted to scale up your business. The second thing is inducting the technology into the same business where you are on to ensure that your productivity increase, quality increases, and your cost control efficiently you achieve it. Most important thing is, if you want to scale up the business, whether you wanted to scale up only in India or wherever you are, only in UK if the guys in UK business, only in Australia if the guys are in Australia. Now the global business is very, very simple. Now the whole thing is at your fingertips. Information, one click away, you can get any damn information from anything and everything in the world. Google, search engine. The second thing is, communication has become so simple now. You can communicate to any part of the world and every part of the world. Of course, a little time difference here and there. The only thing where we haven't achieved is the transportation. If I feel that I have to go to US in a couple of hours, I think it is not possible now. It is going to be possible, if not in this decade, maybe a couple of decades later, we may even go from here to US in a couple of hours also. Perhaps that is also going to happen. Information, communication, and transportation. If those things are taken into your consideration effectively and efficiently, you can scale up your business to the extent whichever you would like to have. There is no shortcut method. Improvising the procedure of manufacturing and inducting the best of the best technological methods and technology into your production, it is absolutely not possible. Of course, in that level. The second thing is marketing. Marketing is very, very simple today globally. You may be anywhere and everywhere. That is how the situation is. You can have your own systems. The only thing you have to know is the law and order and the systems and procedures in each country. If you have to do the business in any country other than where you are into, you must know completely the systems down there. That is also very simple. One click away, you can get the consultants in that specific country, MENA region, like Ganesh is telling. What's happening in the MENA region, you can get it at very simply. Similarly, what's happening in US, what's happening in New Zealand, what's happening in Australia, what's happening in any country, it is very, very easy to get it, that information. The only thing is you have to have the right channels, you have to have the right consultants, you have to have the right vision, what you exactly would like to have. In fact, my experience, I have worked one of the best companies in the world, that is Chevron in Texas. Basic engineering company, that is the highest engineering standards one can ever dream. Even that company, business scaling up, I have seen, no second thought, they used to take, rather, I used to take best of the best graduate engineers from the best universities. During my time, when I was a 1980 graduate, I was handpicked by them during campus elections from IIT. These days, they don't even take any graduate engineers from IITs. The only IITs, best of the best IIT today, IIT Kharagpur is 158th rank in the world today. Other countries in the, other universities in other countries have really surpassed India, but okay. What you can, you see, now the simple formula they have is to get best of the best talent hunt from the best of the best universities. Average pay in the US is something like $150,000 to $175,000 for a graduate engineer. But this company pays around $500,000 straight away to a small lad of 21. In fact, I am the mentor for them. They don't leave. I have worked after working 20 years there. There is no age limit. That is how these companies keep the technology, keep the talent, whom they hired for many years. My counterpart is somebody in Tokyo who is 96 years. To mentor this Harvard, Oxford, these are the guys they campus select these days, the Chevron. To mentor these guys of 21, 22 years lads, we prepare almost for 4 to 5 hours to catch up, to cope up with their mind, their thinking. So what I am trying to say, simply scaling up the business whether it is in your own line or in your own state or in your own country or in your own continent or globally. All that you need to know is exactly what you want, to which level you want to scale up. What is your exact objective behind that? So one of the other alternative is exports to different countries. Yes, there you can have some sort of arrangements with many guys, those who wanted to give the technology to you, get the thing manufactured here and market from this country globally to other countries. This is another area one can scale up his own. Like I am into the manufacturing of the core sector product equipments. So recently we had some tie-up with one of the German company to manufacture the product which otherwise it has been done in China in a bulk way and market in Asian countries here. How simple it is. How simple. It is scaled up by almost 40 to 50% of my business level there. So irrespective of what we are into, which type of business, in general, I am telling, there is a scope for any business and every business to scale up in this globe. Okay, we have already reached almost globally, any country can do business in any country. Now there were some restrictions in MENA region, as he says, Ganesh. Now there are no restrictions. There are also no restrictions. Like that, you simply have to concentrate on the technology, concentrate on that specific countries, what sort of systems and procedures, what sort of statutory norms one has to follow, and then make your own distribution chain. If at all you are into the product line where it reaches to many of the people, if at all you are into the product line where this goes to other projects, you be with the OEMs. Like in India, if you wanted to get into the business with bigger projects, like I have to go scale up into my level of manufacturing of heavy fabrication works, I tie up with the companies called L&T, Afcons, HCC. These guys take OEM projects from very big river projects, rail projects, whatever it is. Take your cup of tea there and do, as Sudhakar was telling, best of the best client. One client appreciates your product, all other clients will be in queue. So it is difficult to satisfy such a big company initially, but once you do that, it is very simple thing to you, it's a cakewalk for you. So never go for any shortcut methods. You go for a method that is acceptable to achieve the best of the quality. Quality is your requirement, not your customer's requirement. Your customer will not tell you what sort of quality you have to give. Once you are approved by the customer, he knows you make such a quality. If you don't make such a quality product, you don't survive. So in brief, in summary, what I wanted to tell very clearly is, anybody and everybody can scale up his business everywhere and anywhere, globally today. All that we require is very, very clear-cut planning, understanding of the statutory norms in that specific country, and use your systems and procedures and try to catch best of the best customers in the world and try to cope up to their requirements and improvise your own systems and procedure to catch up and cope up with them. Never ever go for the shortcut methods. This is all I wanted to say. There is nothing more than that. Thank you very much.
Great to hear your wonderful experiences from America, the best economy in the world. And today, really, it's a great day for all the listeners, and they get very valuable inputs from all the speakers, including you. And we need to definitely listen to this kind of mentoring from people like Prasad Garu, TGV Bharat Garu, with coming out with 2 decades of experience. Thankful to you, sir, for sharing your valuable time. We will honor you. I kindly request Mr. Rajshekhar Garu to come quickly to the dais, and I request Mr. Gopal Rao Garu also and Rambabu Garu, Pranava Group, to honor our TGV Garu. TGV Bharat Garu, sorry. And Singapore, I think Supriya Garu is there. Please come. Any other NRIs here? Anil Garu. Any NRIs? Please come and join. Bhaskar Gupta Garu, WAM Singapore President. Krishna Mohan Garu, Krishna Vora Garu. If anybody is there, just say your gratitude to sir. Quickly. Come fast, please. Canada Murli Garu also, please come. One second, one Singapore. Last snap for you. She's from WAM Singapore. We can have a group photo with sir. Yeah. Photographs, please take one group photo. Yeah. Sanyas Rao Garu, please join us. Chakramani Garu, come. Thank you so much, Bharat Garu, for all your valuable time and wonderful message. And you are inspiring and motivating your father and son. Yada Raja, Tada Praja. Yada father, Tada son. So we are getting more from Bharat Garu. And my motivation level, I was telling to Rajshekhar Garu, this is my last convention. Now I am telling this is my first convention. So I will count now, sir. Because of father and son duo, TG Venkatesh Garu and Bharat Garu and Thank to Ramakrishna Garu. Thank you, sir. Please keep motivating us. That is the only thing we need to keep our high energy levels and support us all the time. We will definitely reach 100 to 200 countries in next 3 to 5 years, sir. And you please visit us in Dubai and Singapore also in 2023 and 24. On behalf of our Vora Krishna Garu and Ganesh Garu and Suresh Garu, all UAE team and Singapore team as a NRI Vibhaksharam, we are inviting you to be there. Wherever WAM goes, you please follow. Best speech. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable time. Thank you, everyone. We will continue.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, M.N.R. Garu. Thank you, my other co-speakers. It's a really, it's a good opportunity to share with larger crowd like here. On the topic of scaling up globally, I saw a lot of NRIs and people growing outside the country, etc. But on the contrary, we also would like and wish to know more about what are the scaling up opportunities in India. I wish some of us could also speak on that. That's also, it's close to our heart. Now, in terms of the scaling up, I would like to see and take an example of a country like Dubai, where it has done wonders, where it's beyond the dreams and imagination of many people. From a country where there is nothing except the sand and the sea, they have taken it as one of the beautiful and one of the best in the world, a country in terms of not only in the ease of business, in the ease of, on the ease of people's potential, capturing the people's potential, which is a human capital. They have done lot of research, and I'm really happy to see and be part of the country from last 22 years. I would like to see scaling up can be in any form, whether it could be a product, it could be a human, or it could be even a service. And the basic necessities, what is required for it, I think Prasad Garu has rightly touched. All the fundamentals in terms of the business planning, in terms of forward-backward integration. There are many ways which on an academic format, people can learn from the research and other things. On the practical note, what I have seen it is this, that what is really required when you are looking for such type of scaling opportunities. Most important is what's your security in that, which is a legal, in terms of the stability of the country, which is an external factors. So which is very critical. We are putting not only our hard-earned money, time, it should not go into backfire into a sort of demoralization based on the lack of knowledge of the place where or the product where we are entering into, whether it could be competition or it could be a place. So in terms of the this country, how they have achieved and what all things they have done in the shortest possible time is something so admirable. I would like to speak on that. What are the strategic objectives what they have taken? They have taken such steps such as like, they have increased the attractiveness for the investors, whether it is, for the people or for the products. So this country has done such a unique things. Today, my friend Ganesh Gar has already covered a lot about this. And on this subject, though I have come well prepared for doing the business in UAE, in fact, on this note, I would like to extend my courtesy to Dubai President Sunku Sai Garu. He's a practicing chartered accountant having the firm there. He has done a detailed book which is consisting of 83 pages on doing the business or entering into UAE or this is similar to the GCC model. Most of the GCC countries does have this type of model. So he has done a very, very elaborative work on it. I have got some hard copies. I would want to share with the country presidents who will have an in-depth knowledge about what's happening, what is about our country and all. So please, anybody feel to collect it from me. And the digital copies can be shared through M.N.R. Garu, whomever it is. So there is no any limit. So it can be shared to any number of people. Now coming back to the uniqueness about this scaling up, people are talking about the businesses. There is something called scaling up of the humans also, like professionals. Okay, Dubai has providing a rare and unique opportunity if you are a professional. Like some time before, the lady asked, I'm an architect, so what are the opportunities for me? So in this country, Dubai, they are taking so much of importance in the human capital. They are giving a specialized status for those people who are the unique and special in the entire world. You are an architect, unique architect, or you could be a unique artist, or you could be a unique designer. You have an opportunities and support from the government by way of their own supporting structures, which they have clearly, detailedly, they have put in the system. So they are giving something called a welcoming golden visa, which is a 10 years visa, where you can do anything, whatever you want during these 10 years. There is no limitation, like say people who are having NRIs investing in any other country, in every 6 months, they need to visit to the country to maintain the status, to maintain their taxation, etc. Here, there is no such limit on it. And second thing is, the way they're allowing the businesses to set up to do is with their strict and qualitative services what they're providing. There, the administrative system is very simple, and the ease of doing is so simple. For this, they are ranked almost in the top 10 in the world. So there is no requirement for the capital, though it's required to mention that if you are a limited liability company, you are required to mention the amount you are agreeing into it. But in practically, you don't have to do it. There is no requirement for that. And second is the quality what they would be interested in. So in terms of ease of doing business, or in terms of the infrastructure, whatever they do the superlative way, and they do in things which are far ahead of the future, thinking of the future. So these some of the unique features which are making the country so special. And I would like to request you all to see that the country being so close, people who are looking for opportunities. It's a beautiful place, beautiful country, and we are, as he was rightly telling earlier, we are there to help. I'm from Dubai, and Mr. Ganesh Garu and we all team, a very big team of people are there. Please do welcome. With this, I would like to conclude on that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful presentation. And Sri Sanyas Rao Garu would like to speak 2 minutes. He has a great experience and expertise and mentored many people as an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And he is from FICCI also.
Okay, fine. I'm a trainer. Generally, I speak for 2.5 hours. And one thing I would like to, whatever they have not covered, please remember the disruptive automation. The world is going through disruptive automation. You know, in earlier days, in France, if fashion is there, once you came from house and to the office, the fashion used to change. And similarly, in disruptive automation, please keep it in mind, and there are a lot of opportunities out there in this disruptive automation. And one more thing, they are all speaking about the standards and quality. If you export anything, if it will not match the sampling, they will return the product. And one more thing about startups, I would like to tell you. Have you heard about Pilli Pola Jada? ఒక అమ్మాయి పెళ్లి పూల జడ వేసుకుంది, అది ఆ అమ్మాయి యాప్ తయారు చేసింది. 1,000 people are working with her and her turnover is crores and crores. There are 7 colors. You can have number of startups in number of areas. Mind, please apply your mind. Something is good for Hyderabad, something is good for other place. And one more thing I would like to tell you, the country heads, please try to have a rapport with the consulate generals. I am from Federation of Telangana Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Every year we receive 52 delegations, and we have very close rapport with the consulate generals everywhere. And I request the people to have a contact with consulate generals. So that's also one of the good things. I'm so happy to see so many wonderful speakers. And please, as said by Sudhakar, apply your mind. You can listen, but apply your mind. Apply what is, see, capabilities are different. Your strengths are different, his strengths are different. Your weaknesses are different, his weaknesses are different. Based on your strengths and weaknesses, you can go ahead. And I thank M.N.R.Gupta not for giving me this time, for inviting me to this. We will take some time, because I'm a trainer, trained more than 4 lakh people in India, USA, and other countries. Even I had trained 3 times in Dubai. So thank you, Gupta, and thank you, Prasad Garu. It's my pleasure. Yeah. Dubai, experience Japan and Ganesh. First time when I asked them, they arranged a dinner, and more than 100 people were there for the training program. I don't know, they might have spent 2 lakhs or something like that at that time. Then I have gone 2 times for a Rotary time, and I conducted my training program there. Even in US, I used to address Rotary clubs. And one thing, if M.N.R. doesn't feel, I'm the Indian representative of NRIVA. NRIVA only spread in the USA. Myself and Krishnamurthy garu. In 1 year, we have raised $1 million. I'm also in charge, trustee of NRIVA Foundation India. That's only the information. We don't like to include in your program our NRIVA programs. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable message. We would like to go for question answer session. If anybody has questions, Miss Harita, sorry, Miss Shweta, you please go.
Just take 15 minutes.
We have 15 minutes of time, so let's keep the questions
Short and simple,
and crisp, please.
so that we can go for other things.
My question is for Mr. Upala Kumar. Sir, actually, I am Rupashri Subramani from a company called Orange Pre-Media Solutions, and we do packaging artworks with a very good, excellent experience in handling UK brands and US brands, like Tesco, Asda, and all that. So with that experience, we started Orange Pre-Media, and we've been doing quite number of artworks locally for Indian clients. But we want to take it to the next level, like because of our conversant with food packaging in UK, US, and Dubai. So I would like to explore such opportunities.
I will share my card.
Okay.
Please get in touch with us.
Sure.
I'm a part of a group called Tycoon. It's the biggest group where Tata's, Birla's, Reliance is there. So
Okay.
I am also on par with the same group.
Okay.
So we try to invite you. We'll see your artwork, and I have
Sure.
some contacts where I can able to pull you and put your presentation. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Our background is like that. My husband, Mr. Subramani, he has 25 years experience in this and 12 years exclusively in packaging artworks.
Wow.
So he had been
You
working
know,
in MNC.
You know, we love artwork. We love artwork. We love it.
Okay. Yeah.
Cheers.
So all the technicalities, they are very perfect and conversant with it. Our team is not too big right now, but we are ready to scale it up because he has contacts of the people who are expertised in this.
Wonderful. We have an
Yeah.
office in Amsterdam in Germany.
Okay.
Where probably if you have a good samples, let me go through
Definitely.
it. Okay, we'll have a video conference and
Yeah.
I will
In
introduce
India,
you.
we have been working for, we have done quite a few artworks for UB Group and then Yoga Bars And Soy Vita is one of our
All right.
delegates here. So they are our good old patrons and well-wishers, I have to say. So many such...
I definitely understand, UB Group.
Yeah, A to B and all those things we've done. But we want to take it to the next level.
Definitely, with pleasure. Please get in touch.
Sure, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, thanks.
See, some people like us, when we go to Google's and all, we get information. But today, I was so surprised. Even I was so surprised to attract those people. Nobody knows, but people came from every place. And here, I am so happy that our people are there, many successful people in many countries. నేను అనుకున్నాను ఏదో హంబకు చెప్తున్నారు 50 మందో 25 కంట్రీస్ అంటే ఇక్కడ చూస్తే ఐఎమ్ రియలీ హ్యాపీ M.N.R. Gupta, his efforts, his contacts. If you don't have contact, you cannot organize this program. His contacts. And our Ramesh, Ganesh is there, he will do anything. I appreciate you, Gupta, for this wonderful program. You don't know how much result you will get out of this program. Yes, congratulations.
Actually, thank you so much. I am the branding, publicity and marketing chairman. Did branding for last 9 months. I want to understand whether it reaches the people or not. So I am glad that at least my branding works here in India also. Yeah, next contestant, please.
It's not a contestant. I want to give a small suggestion. Maybe if somebody of these delegates can tell about this. Now the hottest topic is rupee trade with other countries. Maybe if it is possible, or maybe we should have a Zoom call. Lot of other countries, people are there. How will it be? RBI is taking it forward. How our government will do India rupee trade with other countries. Maybe this.
We will continue all this thing in that business. We have a global business summit 2022 group already formed, and most of the eminent speaker here are part of that particular group, including Rambabu garu, Uppal Kumar garu and all. If somebody is interested, you can join that group. We are welcoming you, and we can do weekly Zoom meeting or something according to mutual convenience, or monthly ones also.
Good evening.
Krishna Mohan garu, Krishna Ura. I think okay. Please go ahead with the question.
Good evening, sir. This is Gopi Krishna Pradhaturi. I am a timber merchant by profession. I have been the 4th generation in my business. And after attending this WAM Global Business Meet, now there is a fire burning in me that I want to go to MENA area now.
Thank you, sir.
And explore. And really, from bottom of my heart, I would like to congratulate the WAM Global Business Summit team for such a wonderful platform you have created. And definitely I am going to take advantage of this.
To bring the fire out of you only, we are doing this project. At least you understand this one.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And really, I would like to congratulate everybody. Thank you.
And even we would like to congratulate you also telling the fact boldly. Thank you so much.
But don't add fire to your timber. Only, actually I am a Bachu Srinivas, child accountant, having practiced since 25 years. M.N.R. Gupta garu knows to me since 15 years almost. Okay, in WhatsApp and personal also. It's a great occasion, Gupta garu. You have inculcate the professionals and businessmen and philanthropists in a platform WAM. Okay, all of them till now I just saw as guest of honors and chief guest. But today they are in different way. They have presented their business into this kind of this one. Okay, it's very good. And I would like to add further that in India there was an MSME Act rescheduled and enacted. Okay, that is mostly useful. Around up to 200 crores turnover. The act is applicable now, and I would like to request you to conduct a seminar on that, because globally you are doing well, but India also there is a lot of scope for MSME, and many companies has to get lot of benefits out of it. This is my one request to add this one, and for benefit of the WAM businessmen and okay.
Yeah. Thank you for your valuable suggestion. What we will do, we will add you in the group Global Business Summit 2022, and you can take it to the next level. I have one dream now. Can we do this kind of global convention in Lal Bahadur Stadium?
Wow, wow, wow.
From 200 countries. I will try with all of your great support and help. Maybe that time we'll see 100 and 200 countries. If I have people like Uppal Kumar Garu, my vision also increase more and more. And if I have friends like Pranava Group, Rambab Garu, he asked at night 1 o'clock, what can I do for you? I said, you please support me, sir. That's it. Because your support and it's a great inspiration for us. And this is only the beginning, my friends. It is not the ending. We started the journey of WAM Global Business Summit. It will continue for generations together, and we showed that we are the torch bearers. And all our NRI leaders, they will show the excellence across the globe, and they will continue this trend. And once.
సార్ ఎన్ఆర్ఐస్ ఎవరైనా చాలా దూరం నుంచి వచ్చారు కదా, పివి రావు గారు దుబాయ్ నుండి, ఒక స్మాల్ మెమెంటోస్ ఉన్నాయి. ఐ థింక్ ఇట్స్ టూ లేట్ అండ్ ఐ థింక్ సమ్ పీపుల్ ఎవరైనా ఎన్ఆర్ఐస్, సారీ ఫర్ డిస్టర్బెన్స్, ఒకసారి ఇక్కడ స్టేజ్ దగ్గరికి వస్తే రాజశేఖర్ గారు ప్లీజ్ అని.
As a token of small gesture, you traveled all the way from across the globe. Because we don't know who is NRI here, so we are kindly requesting you to come there, and so that we can honor you on behalf of WAM Global NRI Vibhag. NRIs, please come forward. I know this Murali Garu from Canada, and if any other Satish Garu from UK, please join. Please join. Nagendra Garu, Dr. Vijay Krishna Garu, our WAM Ethiopia President, join.
Not question, we will appreciate.
No. Let us give honor, and we'll continue with the question because people are leaving. We don't want to miss. Yeah, we'll honor the panelist. 1 second. Sir, Gopal Rao, please come stage. PSR Murthy garu, please come to the stage. Vittal garu, please come to the stage. And Rambabu garu, please honor Uppal Kumar garu. Vittal garu, please honor Uppal Kumar garu. Thank you, Vittal garu. Thank you, Uppal Kumar garu, for all your wonderful support. And we know we will rock. And please think about your 2025 UK Global Convention, which you are thinking. Rambabu garu, please follow up with him.
పదిహేను రోజులుగా ఉప్పల్ కుమార్ గారి కన్సెంట్ కావాలని మొట్టమొదటి అనుకున్నాం. కన్సెంట్ అనుకుంటూ 4-5 రోజులు పోయింది. దాని తర్వాత కన్సెంట్ వచ్చిందంటే మేము పెద్ద సెలబ్రేషన్ చేసుకున్నాం. ఉప్పల్ కుమార్ గారు వస్తున్నారు అని అంటే వారి వర్ణన గురించి మా ఎంఎన్ఆర్ గారు చెప్పిన విధానం చూస్తుంటే మరి ఎట్లా ఉన్నారు ఉప్పల్ కుమార్ గారు అని మాకు ఇట్లా తీవ్రమైన కళ్ళతో ఎదురుస్తున్నాం.
ఇప్పుడు కాబోయే ప్రధానమంత్రి రిషి సునాక్ నా గుడ్ ఫ్రెండ్. అదే కాకుండా చాలామంది మినిస్టర్స్ నాకు చాలా గుడ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ యూకేలో. అదే కాకుండా జర్మన్లో కూడా వీ హ్యావ్ ఎ వెరీ గుడ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్. అండ్ డెఫినెట్లీ రిషి సునాక్కి నిన్న గ్రీట్ చేశాను నేను. డెఫినెట్లీ దెర్ ఈస్ ఎ ఛాన్సెస్ దట్ హీ విల్ బికమ్ ఏ ప్రైమ్ మినిస్టర్ అండ్ వైశ్య కమ్యూనిటీ విల్ గెట్ ఇట్.
సార్, రాజీవ్ గాంధీ గారితోని పివి నరసింహారావు గారితోని మీరు అందించిన సేవల గురించి చాలా విన్నాము. మరి నెక్స్ట్ ఇయర్ మీ ప్రభావం మా వ్యామ్ పైన చూపించేసి నెక్స్ట్ ఇయర్ దుబాయ్లో ఉన్నా కానీ వేరే రూపంగా బిజినెస్ మీట్ కానీ ఇంకేదైనా మీట్ కానీ మనం లండన్లో ప్లాన్ చేసుకుందాం సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
ప్లేస్ మారచ్చేమో కానీ మనుషులంతా మేము అక్కడికి వచ్చేస్తాం సార్ ఫ్లైట్లో. బ్లెస్సెస్ దట్ వీ విల్ బి రీచ్ దట్ లెవెల్. ఓకే, నౌ లెట్ us honor Ganesh Raipudi garu, our WAM NRI Business Affairs Chairman, and he will conduct a global summit with Krishna garu and Suresh garu and Krishna Mohan garu team, entire UAE in the Global Convention 2023 Dubai. Countdown starts. And we hope you can beat our crowd today, sir. We expect you to beat it.
కృష్ణ గారు ఊర కృష్ణ గారు పబ్లిక్ అనౌన్స్మెంట్, నెక్స్ట్ ఇయర్ దుబాయ్ ఫస్ట్ రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ కౌట్కే విట్టాలు రాసుకోండి.
We welcome you, sir.
Krishna garu, you have to broke another world record. You have to beat 8,000 people today. And we hope. Now for OSS Prasad garu, Anil garu, you please come forward. WAM Tanzania President and WAM Ethiopia President, Dr. Vijay Krishna. Both African continent, our representatives. So all the globe in one stage. Life is so simple now for WAM. Thank you so much, sir. And now Canada Murli garu. Sir.
I think on this occasion just I would like to add some bits only. I think other day M.N.R. garu and OSS Prasad garu వచ్చారు. అంటే I don't know much about this context, complete organization, event and complete background తెలియదు. But I think when I heard that OSS Prasad garu putting effort with even after having his personal health context, I really appreciate his efforts on this occasion, Prasad garu. And also another thing, Mr. Gupta, M.N.R. garu ఏం చెప్పారంటే, సార్ దిస్ ఇస్ ద లాస్ట్ వన్, ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ టు డూ దట్ అగైన్ అని చెప్పి ఏదో డైలాగ్ కొట్టారు యాక్చువల్లీ. కొడితే దెన్ ఐ సెడ్ ఇమీడియట్లీ, డోంట్ వరీ సార్, you will have that frustration till organize your event, but once if at all that event is successful, again you will get another energy level to do another event actually. That is a typical thing I think which we experience whoever is organizing any event unte, event వచ్చినప్పుడు ఫ్రస్ట్రేషన్లో ఐ థింక్ దిస్ లాస్ట్ ఈవెంట్ రాబాయ్, నేను ఈ తర్వాత ఏం చేయను రాబాయ్ అని చెప్పంటారు యాక్చువల్లీ. సో తర్వాతకి ఆ ఈవెంట్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత నెక్స్ట్ మళ్ళీ ఎనర్జీ వస్తుంది, ఆగుద్ది, అది ఆగదు, ఆ ఫైర్ ఉన్నది, అది ఆటోమేటిక్లీ ఇట్ కంటిన్యూ అయిపోద్ది యాక్చువల్లీ. దట్ ఐ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్. దట్స్ వాట్ యు వర్ సేయింగ్ లాస్ట్. ఇప్పుడు ఇమీడియట్లీ చెప్పాను, ఓకే సార్ మీరు లాస్ట్ కాదు, సో ప్రాబ్లీ ఐ థింక్ ఒక ఈవెంట్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత చెప్పండి ఇదే లాస్ట్ ఏంటి అని చెప్పంటే, దెన్ ఐ సెడ్ దట్స్ వాట్ ద నౌ.
సార్ పొద్దు నుంచి బ్రేక్ఫాస్ట్ చేయాలా, లంచ్ చేయాలా, ఫ్రస్ట్రేషన్ రాక ఏమొస్తుంది సార్ చెప్పండి, నీళ్ళు తాగి బతుకుతున్నా. ఎనీ వెన్ బెస్ట్ పీపుల్ లైక్ యూ ఆర్ దేర్, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్వేస్ ఫ్రస్ట్రేషన్ విల్ కన్వర్ట్ ఇన్ టు ఇన్స్పిరేషన్. దట్స్ వై వీ కండక్ట్ దిస్ సమిట్ నా. సో ఎనీ ఐ ఎమ్ టేకింగ్ మై వర్డ్స్ బ్యాక్, ఐ విల్ కంటిన్యూ మై మిషన్ యాజ్ రిక్వెస్టెడ్ బై యూ.
Dubai, regarding Dubai summit next year, definitely it will be super excited, and it should be and more excited, more professional. And my Dubai team is a very big team actually. We have UAE President Suresh Garu, and we have different the Emirates presidents are there, and it's a big team. And definitely from here also మీ అందరూ రావాలి, we welcome you all. And Ura Krishna garu has been the MENA region in charge. Definitely ఆయనకు పైన కూడా చాలా భారం ఉంది. And Krishna Mohan and PV Rao garu మా దుబాయ్ టీమ్. And yeah, please.
No, I think just I want to, sir, I think on this occasion, sir, definitely fire, and also you have putting a lot of efforts, but at least also just I will give a suggestion. I'm not saying I'm not going to do any in detail, but దాంతో పాటు కొద్దిగా more little bit అలానే calmness కూడా కావాలి. And we are in the fire, definitely it will come out, but I think that also little bit needs to be added. And just I'm a suggestion, please don't take me in a wrong way, but I'm saying you have a lot of synergy where you have a collaborative, lot of skill, and I want that to be channelized even more in the positive sense. Let the negative things will come in, but that's okay, that will come and go. That's a part and parcel of the everything is a big in a when you look at holistic view. But I think needs to be a little bit more, and just I'm trying to give a hint, please don't take me wrong. Thank you.
అందుకే కదా సార్ మీతో కొలాబరేట్ అయ్యేది.
ఫ్రెండ్స్, ఊర కృష్ణ గారికి ఇప్పుడు సన్మానం. ఊర కృష్ణ గారు అంటే మరి ఆయన సింగిల్ మెన్ ఆర్మీ, సైలెంట్ పైజన్ లాగా మన మధ్య కనపడడు, కానీ చాలా గొప్ప కార్యకర్త. వ్యామ్కి ఒక డెడికేటెడ్గా ఫాదర్ అండ్ సన్ ఇద్దరు కూడా డెడికేటెడ్ కార్యకర్తలు. మరి ఫాదర్ ఊర బాబురావు గారు వరల్డ్ ఆర్య వైశ్య మహాసభ సీనియర్ సిటిజన్షిప్ గ్లోబల్ చైర్మన్గా వ్యవహరిస్తున్నారు. మరి వారి అబ్బాయి కూడాను డెడికేటెడ్గా ఇప్పుడు మీనాకు ఇన్ఛార్జిగా వారు ఉన్నారు. మరి నెక్స్ట్ ఇయర్ మన దుబాయ్ కన్వెన్షన్కి ఈ సంవత్సరం వరకు మా కన్వెన్షన్ కొరకు మేము 6 నెలలు కష్టపడ్డాము. మరి వారికి 1 year ఛాన్స్ ఉంది. దీనికంటే డబుల్ సక్సెస్ కావాలని నేను మనసారా కోరుకుంటూ, మరి ఈరోజు కన్వెన్షన్ సెక్రటరీగా కౌటికే విఠల్ నా పేరు, మరి వారికి సన్మానం చేసే అవకాశం నాకు దొరికినందుకు అదృష్టంగా భావిస్తూ వారి సత్కారం పొందాలని వారిని కోరుతున్నాను.
ఊరకృష్ణ గారు మొత్తం 21 కంట్రీస్ హెడ్ అండి అక్కడ దుబాయ్లో, వన్ ఆఫ్ ద లార్జెస్ట్ బ్యాంక్. మన కమ్యూనిటీలో ఎంత గొప్ప వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారో మీకు చూపిద్దామని ఈ సమితి పెట్టాను. ఒక్కొక్కరు ప్రొఫెషనల్గా, బిజినెస్గా, సెక్టర్ వైజ్, కాంటినెంట్ వైజ్, కంట్రీ వైజ్ వీ హ్యావ్ గ్రేట్ పీపుల్. మనం యునైట్గా ఉన్నప్పుడే ఇంకా అద్భుతాలు సాధించగలుగుతాం. ఒక 3 గంటలు యునైటెడ్గా ఉన్నాం చూడండి, ఎంత సినర్జీ, ఎంత కొలాబరేషన్, ఎంత ఎనర్జీ ఇక్కడ ఫ్లో అవుతుందో. Something is better than nothing, sir. So we go step by step. We are not interested in numbers or halls or something. We are interested in doing service to the community and upliftment and empowerment of Arya Vysya community. So let us honor our WAM, Sri Krishna Mohan from Dubai. He is also supporting a lot for this convention, and we have India. He is also looking after India Index, and me, Ganesh Garu, Krishna Mohan Garu, Ura Garu, we are working a lot and to do all the wonderful presentation which you have saw. I think you hope you liked the world-class presentation. Dubai, the only country in the world where 180 country nationals are staying. Nowhere in the world it is staying, and you have to appreciate these gentlemen. 25 years they proved in Dubai and showed their excellence, means how much talent they should have. Give them a good, at least we are not asking money, and konచెం చప్పట్లు ఇవ్వండి సార్.
Again, Krishna Mohan Vempati garu is a silent soldier. The moment I have given him the responsibility, ఇప్పుడు మీ అందరికీ కోఆర్డినేట్ చేయడం ఏదైనా రిగార్డింగ్ దుబాయ్ ఇండియా అంటే ఇండెక్స్ ఎమిరేట్స్ ఫేస్ ద వన్ స్టాప్ సొల్యూషన్ ఈజ్ కృష్ణ మోహన్ గారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ for accepting this, and he has been executive director of Index Emirates, and we have the operations here also which we are going to expand. So he is coming to talk to you about those MOUs also, those understandings. We want to understand the Indian market also. Thank you.
Sir, we just want to honor Vittal Garu, who is the secretary of this convention, because he is going up and down, he is going there half time, and we don't want to miss him to honor. Just I want to honor M.N.R. Garu.
I want him to sit here, that's why I am not honoring him. Yeah, please, I am joking. And he is really, one full night he has bombarded 150 Arya Vysya groups about the WAM event. Just give him a big hand. People are putting blood, not only me, there are many people put the blood for WAM.
Our Vittal Garu has given a very good fitting reply in the media about WAM. So we have to appreciate the way he spoke in the media, and he is also a secretary and media chairman. Thank you so much.
WAM UK Satish Garu, Nagendra Garu, please come to the stage. Inka speakers. Okay. Yeah.
PV Rao Garu, again he is from Dubai. He came all the way, and he has been a professional in oil and gas sector for last more than 20 years. I think Mrs. Kuda Vacharu, they have been a good support for years to the Dubai Vasavi community. So వీళ్ళందరి సపోర్ట్ వలన డెఫినెట్గా వీఆర్ రాకింగ్, అండ్ వీ విల్ రాక్ ఆల్సో ఇన్ ద ఫ్యూచర్. థ్యాంక్ యూ పివి రావు గారు, యువర్ ప్రెజెన్స్.
Vijay Krishna garu, please honor him.
And NRIs. Next I will introduce Vishal Rayapudi. Again, he is my cousin. He has studied civil engineering because of mines. Yeah, he is Vishal Raipudi. He is in Qatar. He has been working for a multinational, and he is from IIT Roorkee. And again, a specialist in transportation. He has been doing in a good position. He is a good supporter of the entire Vasavi community in Dubai and Qatar. Thank you, Vishal.
I know him for last 10 years, I think. You also know me, na?
Yeah, I know you.
Thank you so much for attending the thing. Please make it fast. We have a lot of NRIs here. We want to honor them. Supriya Garu from Singapore also, please come to the stage and give little bit time for us also to honor you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for Mr. Vishal from Qatar. And yeah, we would like to honor our WAM Ethiopia President, Dr. Vijay Krishna is a great backbone from our Africa. Mr. Anil and they're extremely doing very well. They come all the way traveled, Anil and Dr. I'm proud of both of them to attend this convention, and these people are energy for me to increase my sales. Where is Anil? Ajay, you are here. Okay. Thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you, Doctor. Say one word.
So, good evening, everyone. This is good opportunity. Our community is somewhat unique. Or some people are saying that unique, and this is absolutely unique. First time this kind of gathering. So, I would like to conclude one sort of thing. Being a management faculty, I am a doctorate in management studies. I completed 3 PGs and I served in Indian Navy. Arya Vysya community is my passion. I am very much passionating towards my community. The way M.N.R.Gupta garu arranged a business summit and other things, see, for taking a 1 hour class, I need to study many books. For the way he arranged entire continents, Raipudi Ganesh garu, or Uppala Kumar garu and other elegant and eminent speakers, the way they narrated the things, which is going to be priceless, tremendous. I don't want to say any more words. It is a good opportunity for all of us. It is a stepping stone for us. Please kindly utilize this opportunity. Kindly disseminate this kind of facilities to the next generation. It is good opportunity. Thank you, M.N.R.Gupta garu, and thank you, World Arya Vysya Mahasabha. Jai Vasavi.
Thank you, Doctor. And we would like to honor our WAM Tanzania President, Mr. Anil Kumar For last 6 years, he is with the WAM. That shows WAM genuinity. We don't need anybody's certificate for WAM. Evidence is in front of you. If we are not genuine, people don't travel with us for 6 years, 10 years, 12 years, and 15 years. And thank you so much for your wonderful support. He is doing extremely good work from the website. Anil is working day and night to promote the global convention. Thank you so much, Anil Garu. Thanks a lot. Sir, OSS Prasad Garu, please come and take honor and then you sit and talk, please. No. You give? No, we will do one more time.
As a panelist?
Yeah, as a panel. And let us give a big hand for OSS Prasad Garu. 1 month he was in ICU and ICU lo 1 month ఉండొచ్చి ఎవరైనా ఇలా ప్యానల్స్ చేస్తారు కనీసం చప్పట్లైనా కొట్టండి ఆయనకి. సీజ్ డిటర్మినేషన్, సీజ్ ప్యాషన్. సార్ ఇంట్లో రెస్ట్ తీసుకోండి అంటే లేదు నేను వస్తాను, నేను చేస్తాను. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ పర్సెవరెన్స్. మన కమ్యూనిటీ బ్లడ్లో బిజినెసే కాదు, ధైర్యం కూడా ఉంది, సాహసం కూడా ఉంది. మనం ప్రొజెక్ట్ చేసుకోవడం చేత కాదు అంతే. ఎవరైనా చేస్తే సెల్ఫ్ డబ్బా అని నోరు మూపిస్తారు. నిజాలు చెప్పడం సెల్ఫ్ డబ్బా కాదండి, నిజాలు చెప్పడం బ్రాండింగ్.
We want to honor our M.N.R.Gupta garu. This is a music bar. Sound బద్దలు కొట్టేలాగా మాట్లాడినందుకు. Sir, M.N.R. garu. This is a music bar where you did a lot of box and all. Then you have more voice with this.
నా ఎనర్జీ లెవెల్స్ అంతా జీరో అయిపోయినప్పుడల్లా మా రాజశేఖర్ గారు వచ్చి దాన్ని నింపుతా ఉన్నారనమాట లాస్ట్ 2 weeks నుంచి. ఒక పక్క టంగుటూరు రామకృష్ణ గారు, ఒక పక్క ఈయన, ఇద్దరు కూడా ఐఎమ్ సో గ్రేట్ఫుల్ ఫర్ హిజ్ వండర్ఫుల్ సపోర్ట్ అండి. ఆయన సపోర్ట్ లేకుండా ఈరోజు మనము ఈ మొత్తం అన్నీ ఆయనే స్పాన్సర్ చేశారు. నేను అడగల నోరు తెరిచి మాకు ప్రైజ్లు ఇవ్వండి ఏమి ఇవ్వండి అని. నేనే తెస్తా అన్నారు. సో నైస్ ఆఫ్ యూ సార్ ఫ్రమ్ ఆల్ WAM గ్లోబల్ NRI విభాగ్. మనందరం కలిసి ఇంకా పెద్ద ఈవెంట్స్ చేద్దాం, పెద్ద ఫంక్షన్స్ చేద్దాం. అండ్ పిఎస్ఆర్ మూర్తి గారు ప్లీజ్ కమ్ ఆన్ ద స్టేజ్ టు టేక్ ఆనర్. అండ్ పిఎస్ఆర్ మూర్తి గారు కూడా మాకు గోపాలరావు గారిని, సతీష్ గాంధీ గారిని కనెక్ట్ చేసింది ఆయనే. సో ప్లీజ్ టేక్ అవర్ హానర్ సార్.
గ్లోబల్ కన్వెన్షన్ రాజశేఖర్ గారు చూడండి.
ఆర్యవైశ్య కమ్యూనిటీలో మొట్టమొదటిసారి 100 కంట్రీలో లైవ్ వెళ్తుందండి పొద్దున్నుంచి శ్రేయ మీడియా ద్వారా. ఇంతవరకు ఎప్పుడు ఇలా ఒక కమ్యూనిటీ ఈవెంట్ అన్ని ఖండాల నుంచి అన్ని కాంట్ల నుంచి ఎక్కడ కూడా జరిగిన చరిత్ర లేదు. ఆఫ్రికా నుంచి, సింగపూర్ నుంచి, ఏషియా నుంచి, యూరోప్ నుంచి అన్ని డెలిగేట్స్ వచ్చారు. కేవలం గంట వ్యవధిలో 4000 మంది వచ్చారంటే నాకు అక్కడ స్ట్రెంత్ ఏంటో తెలుస్తుంది. 8 to 9లో మొత్తం ఈరోజు మార్నింగ్ 4000 డెలిగేట్స్ రిజిస్టర్ అయ్యారు. లైవ్లో చూస్తున్న వాళ్ళు కూడా చాలా మెసేజెస్ పెడుతున్నారు. చాలా బాగుంది సెలక్షన్ ఆఫ్ ప్యానల్ మెంబర్స్ కానీ ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ కానీ. మీ అందరికీ మా ధన్యవాదాలని, మమ్మల్ని ఇంతలా మోటివేట్ చేస్తున్నందుకు, ఇంకా ఇంకా ఎన్నో ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ చేసి ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ ఇస్తున్నందుకు కూడా. And I would like to call Sanyas Rao garu also, would like to honor him. And he is the person who connected Ganesh Raipudi 10 years before. OSS garu, please honor some people, sir. So, we are honoring all NRIs. It's a policy. Any NRI miss, please join. I think someone from Canada also there. Okay. Supriya garu, and I think someone from Canada also there. I don't know. Please join. Yeah. No, sorry. Mr. Satish from WAM UK. Nagendra garu from UK, please join us, sir. Thank you, Sanyas Rao garu, for your valuable time and gracing us. Please do for Satish garu. Tata Teja, please come onto the stage. We would like to honor you. Come. And you also, Ravi Teja Gupta, come.
Thank you so much. మీరు పిలిస్తే కదా వీళ్ళంతా NRIs పిలవాలి కదా, అందుకే వెయిట్ చేస్తున్నా. ప్రోటోకాల్. నమస్తే. ఓకే. యా. ఉన్నాయి సార్, అది దుబాయ్ది.
Satish garu, WAM UK. Rambabu garu, honor him please. All UK team, please join. No, whoever is there. Jairaj garu, Rajshekhar garu, Satish garu, honor cheyandi. Thank you so much. Now Ravi Teja Gupta and Tata Teja, please come forward. Both has given MOU to us. Yeah, group photo for UK, please take. UK, anybody is there, sir? Yeah, please come, sir, please come. Prasad, Vittal garu, Prasad garu, please honor him. Rambabu garu, please honor him. Canada, Murli garu, please come forward. Yeah, Canada, Murli garu, thank you so much for joining us from Canada. Please. Anil garu, please felicitate. You please here, be on the stage and help us to felicitate. Please come to the stage. Please honor. Dr. Vijay Krishna garu, please come to the stage. Yeah, welcome. Tata Teja and Ravi Teja Gupta, please. They made a MOU for this summit. Avapa Chakrabarti garu, please join the stage. Avapa Srinivas garu, please join the stage. Chakrabarti garu also brought so many delegates for this business summit. This all people have supported. Capacity is 200 and we have 800 registrations today for the business summit. Thank you for Chakrabarti garu support and Srinivas garu also. Please give.
1 minute, and I never saw an event like this. It's a great event, and only WAM can do such event. Only WAM can do. No other organization can do. 5,000 delegates enrolling and registering is not a easy thing. And today 10,000 they have touched. In spite of so much rains and other things, rains, weather, and so much of adversities also. Against all of them, they worked like Vital or M.N.R. M.N.R. is I think is a living prodigy or legend, whatever you can call him. Jai M.N.R., Jai WAM.
Thank you, sir. Feeling honored. Tata Tej, please come forward and take our honor. Tata Tej is from GMR International Airport. He helped us to invite GMR garu also for this event. Unfortunately, because of some emergency, he could not make it. Otherwise, he would like to do it. Thank you, Tata Teja garu. వెళ్ళండి సార్ మీరు థ్యాంక్ యూ శ్రీనివాస్ గారు అవప్ప శ్రీనివాస్ గారు ప్లీజ్ కమ్ Srinivas garu also having very good entrepreneurs network and supporting us for many years. So we would like to honor him on this occasion. We did lot of projects together. Thank you, Srinivas garu. Anil garu, where are you? Please come. You please be on the stage. Anil garu, Vijay Krishna garu and other NRIs also. So any other NRIs left, Andy?
With permission of the chairmans, I just want to honor my wife who was behind me in organizing all these things in 1 day's time at the instruction of Mr. M.N.R. Garu. She left.
Another big supporter for WAM Global Business Summit and Global Convention, Vital garu and Moransetti Srinivas garu. The most toughest job is not giving money, collecting money. That he has done it. So we have to honor him for sure. మనం ఇంత ప్రశాంతంగా చూసుకుంటున్నామంటే ఈవెంట్ ఆయన కూడా పాపం ఎండనక రాత్రనక పాపం కష్టపడి తిరుగుతున్నాడు. సో లెట్ us honor him and give him a big hand at least. Yeah, we would like to honor Sri Jayashree garu. She helped us and supported a lot with very short span of notice. I would like to call your daughter also. She left? Okay, sorry. So let us honor Jayashree garu. Supriya garu, please honor ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for all your wonderful support to create a new history today. Thank you so much.
రాజేంద్ర గారు యూకే ఉండిపోయారు వెనకాల.
అచ్చా మేము చేసామండి ఆయనకి లాస్ట్ ప్యానల్లో. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to request Jayashree garu to honor Singapore Supriya garu. Please do the same. And Singapore will host this global convention 2024. So be ready for that. She is also working in a very big multinational company, one of the top companies in the world. Supriya garu, she came all the way for this convention. Thank you so much, ma'am. Give her a big clap. Our community girls also can do wonders. She proved it. And she won so many awards also. One of the top achiever. It's not. She is working in a Singapore MNC. It's not a joke. 1 second, she want to speak something.
నా పేరు సుప్రియ కొత్త అండి. నేను ప్రాపర్టీ ఏజెంట్గా వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాను. సింగపూర్లో రియల్ ఎస్టేట్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద ఐ లీడ్ ఏజెన్సీలో వర్క్ చేస్తున్నా. జస్ట్ లాస్ట్ రియలీ అంటే వ్యామ్ మీద ఒక అభిమానం ఉంది. ఈరోజు ఇట్స్ పీక్లోకి వెళ్ళింది. రియలీ గ్రేట్ అండ్ ఐ థింక్ ఐఎమ్ వెయిటింగ్ ఫర్ 2024. సో విల్ సీ యూ దేర్ ఆల్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
And at least I would like to call our anchor also to come and take our honor. Come. And Shreyas Vijay Garu or any Shreyas team also there, please. I don't know. Vijay Garu, project manager Vijay Garu, Lakshmi Garu from Shreyas. If somebody is there, please join. Thank you so much for your support as an anchor. Thank you, ma'am.
I really feel honored to be here. M.N.R. Garu has given me a great brief, but half of my work he has done it. Half of my job he has done it and made my job simpler. But I feel really privileged to meet all of you in person and feel so fortunate. Thank you so much.
We'll call you for future events also, don't worry. V3 Media friend, please come. I don't know your name, please. Anil garu, honor him. Anil garu, Vijay Krishna garu. He's V3 is a Arya Vysya channel, only one channel. Sir, photo kar. Thank you so much, sir, for your media support. Moran Setti garu, if you
నితిన్ అనేసి ఎన్ఆర్ఐ ఫ్రమ్ ఖతార్ విశాల్ వాళ్ళ మెసేజ్ చేశారు.
మీరు ఖతారా?
అవును.
Yeah, please come. What is your name?
నితిన్.
We would like to call Mr. Nitin from Qatar. Please join us. Thank you so much for coming, Mr. Nitin from Qatar. And we'd love to see you in Dubai and Singapore also.
I want to call upon Mr. Gopi Krishna Garu, Secretary of Timber Federation from Andhra Pradesh, to come and take the honors.
Please come, WAM Singapore, Bhaskar Gupta. Where are you? I am telling since 2 months, please be part of Business Summit. And again, you people say that I did not tell you. You have to be here. It is your function. Sir, please honor our WAM Singapore President. WAM Tanzania President and WAM Ethiopia President will honor the WAM Singapore President. First honor I పిలుస్తాం. రాజశేఖర్ గారు, ప్లీజ్ కమ్. భాస్కర్ గుప్తా గారు, he will conduct the WAM Global Convention 2024 in Singapore. So he will break the record today what we made 10,000. So please encourage him to do it because we don't have time. He has 2 years time and we request him to do more delegates. Please.
భాస్కర్ గారు, తెలుగు అర్థమవుతుంది కదా? 2024లో మీరు కన్వెన్షన్ చేస్తున్నారా? ఖచ్చితంగా. అయితే ఫస్ట్ రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ నాదే, రాసుకోండి.
ఆటో అప్లికేషన్ పెట్టాం, మీ నంబర్ వస్తా. థ్యాంక్స్ ఎవ్రీవన్. ఓకే, ఎంఎన్ఆర్ గుప్తా గారు చాలా సపోర్ట్ చేశారు ఈ ఈవెంట్ కూడా. అసలు వ్యామ్ ఈవెంట్ ఇంత గ్రాండ్ సక్సెస్ అవుతుంది అనుకుని మనం ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేయలేదు. మన అడ్వెంట్ ఏంటంటే మన వాసవి మాత ఆశీస్సులతోటి మనకు వాతావరణం కూడా బాగా సపోర్ట్ చేసింది. 2 days బ్యాకే నేను సింగపూర్ నుండి వచ్చాను ఈ ఈవెంట్ గురించి స్పెషల్గా. ఎంఎన్ఆర్ గుప్తా గారు, టీఆర్కే గారు బాగా సపోర్ట్ చేశారు. ఆ సపోర్ట్ తోటి, ఈ ఎంకరేజ్ తోటి నెక్స్ట్ ఈ ఈవెంట్ చూసిన ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ తోటి మనము అందరూ చేయి కలుపుకుంటూ అందరు సపోర్ట్ తోటి మన ఆర్య వైశ్య ముద్దు బిడ్డలు అందరు సపోర్ట్ చేసుకొని సింగపూర్లో 2024లో జరిగే వ్యామ్ కన్వెన్షన్కి అందరూ రావాలని ఇదే నా పర్సనల్ ఇన్విటేషన్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
ఇప్పుడు మన కన్వెన్షన్ సక్సెస్ కావడానికి రెయిన్బోలు కష్టపడ్డ శ్రేయస్ ఈవెంట్ ఆర్గనైజింగ్ టీమ్ హెడ్ శ్రీ విజయ్ గారు ఎక్కడున్నా కానీ వేదిక పైకి రావాలి.
విజయ్ గారు కనీసం ఇప్పుడేనేనండి సార్, ఎక్కడున్నారు రండి. నేను మీకోసం 2 గంటల నుంచి ఎతుకుతున్నా, 2 నెలల నుంచి ఎతుకుతానే ఉన్నా, ఇప్పుడు కూడా ఎతకాల. కొంచెం మేక్ ఇట్ ఈజీ సార్ అవర్ లైఫ్. He really put his blood and work day and night, and he did not sleep since yesterday for this event. He met, I was up to 4 o'clock and he come directly here, and lot of credit goes to him to make all the arrangements for business summit and all. I would like to honor him myself along with one second.
ఫోటో పేపర్లో రావాలంటే రండి సార్ ఇటు. ప్రసాద్ గారు
He lost his గొంతు కూడా పోయింది పాపం ఆయనకి. కొంచెం చప్పట్లైనా కొట్టండి, కాస్త ఎంకరేజ్మెంట్ లైఫ్లో. మనం చప్పట్లు కొడితే మనకు వచ్చే నష్టమేం లేదు కదండి. నేను ఇదే ఆలోచిస్తానికి చప్పట్లు కొట్టడానికి కూడా ఆలోచిస్తానండి. 10 లక్షలు ఇవ్వాలంటే ఆలోచించాలి, కానీ 2 చేతుల్లో చప్పట్లు కొడితే వచ్చే నష్టం ఏమైనా ఉందా? పోనీ లాజిక్ చెప్పండి నాకు. మిమ్మల్ని ఇక్కడ మీరు ఖతార్ నుంచి ఆఫ్రికా నుంచి మీరు ఖర్చు పెట్టుకుని వస్తే మిమ్మల్ని ఎవరైనా అలా చేస్తే మీకు నచ్చుతుందా? మీకు నచ్చుతుందా అంటే చెప్పండి, మేము కూడా అలాగే చేస్తాం నెక్స్ట్ టైం. మీకు ఎంకరేజ్ చేయండి, గివ్ ఏ బిగ్ 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 క్లాప్. అంత వర్షంలో 50 మంది వాలంటీర్లు, 150 మంది బౌన్సర్లు, డే అండ్ నైట్. శ్రేయస్ టీం ఏదో RRR షూటింగ్ కూడా అంత కష్టపడి ఉండరు. అంత చేసి మొత్తం రౌండ్ ద క్లాక్ వాళ్ళు చేసి ఈరోజు మనకి ఇచ్చారంటే, ఈరోజు చైర్లు కానీ అదంతా ద ఈవెంట్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ పార్ట్నర్ ఇస్ శ్రేయస్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ విజయ్ గారు ఫర్ ఆల్ యువర్ వండర్ఫుల్ సపోర్ట్. Shreyas team, please play the AV of Rajshekhar garu, please, in the LED. Already I told. Jairaj International, please. And we would like to honor Jairaj garu, OSS Prasad garu. Please honor him.
జయరాజ్ ఇంటర్నేషనల్ అధినేత మా రాజశేఖర్ గారంటే మా రామకృష్ణ గారికి ఎంతో అభిమానం. ఇక్కడున్నా కానీ ప్రతిరోజు రాజశేఖర్ గారి గురించి కలవరిస్తారు. మరి వారు కూడా డెడికేటెడ్గా ఇవాళ బిజినెస్ సమిట్ కావడానికి మరి ఎంతో సహకరించడమే కాకుండా అక్కడ నుండి వారి మిసెస్కు, పాపకు అందరికి కష్టపెట్టి ఎన్నో మెమెంటోలు, గిఫ్ట్లు అందరు తీసుకొచ్చిన సందర్భంలో మరి నేను పర్సనల్గా వారికి అభినందిస్తూ నేను షాలుతో సత్కరించదలుచుకున్నాను. దయచేసి రాజశేఖర్ గారు అంగీకరించాలి.
Thank you so much, Rajshekhar garu. You not only given shawls and mementos, you gave your heart also to the WAM Global Business Summit. Thank you so much for your wonderful effort and.
Sir, just collect all these LED pens which has a touch screen which is unique. Please collect and go. I am just asking them to distribute. Please collect.
Our national advisor Vittal garu is also worked a lot, and our OSS Prasad garu, thank you so much for everyone. And he is a LIC advisor also. He would like to give his service to all the NRIs. If you have any query on LIC, you can contact him.
ఫ్రెండ్స్, ముఖ్యంగా ఎన్ఆర్ఐ ఫ్రెండ్స్ భాస్కర్ గారు, ఎన్ఆర్ఐ ఫ్రెండ్స్ కృష్ణ గారు, రాజశేఖర్ గారు, మీ అందరికీ ఒక నిమిషం నాకు మాట్లాడే అవకాశం దొరికింది. నేను వృత్తిరీత్యా ఇండియాలో జీవిత బీమా చీఫ్ లైఫ్ ఇన్సూరెన్స్ అడ్వైజర్గా నేను సేవలు అందిస్తున్నాను. లాస్ట్ 37 ఇయర్స్గా ఈ సేవలు అందిస్తూ మరి ఇండియాలోనే నేను నెంబర్ 1 ఉన్నాను. మరి వ్యామ్ సభ్యులందరికీ, ముఖ్యంగా ఎన్ఆర్ఐస్ అందరికీ కూడాను లైఫ్ ఇన్సూరెన్స్ సంబంధించి ఎలాంటి డౌట్స్ ఉన్నా ఏదున్నా కానీ నాతోని, ముఖ్యంగా ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఏదున్నా కానీ నాకు సంప్రదించి నేను అందించే ఉచిత సర్వీస్ను ప్రతి ఒక్కరు కూడా పొందాలని చెప్పేసి నేను ఆన్లైన్ ముఖంగా మీకు ప్రత్యక్షంగా తెలుపుకుంటున్నాను. ఎవరైనా సరే నాకు సంప్రదించగలరు. నా నంబర్ 9849023530, 9849023530. ఎవరైనా నన్ను సంప్రదించవచ్చు. థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి.
లైవ్లో చూస్తున్న ఎన్ఆర్ఐస్ కూడా మీకు ఏదైనా ఎల్ఐసి ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ కానీ ఏమైనా ఉన్న పాలసీస్ క్లెయిమ్స్ రాకపోయినా ఏదైనా ఇబ్బంది పడుతున్నా కానీ మా కౌటిక్ విఠల్ గారు ఇండియాలో #1 ఎల్ఐసి అడ్వైజర్ అండ్ ఇన్కమ్ వైజ్, నాలెడ్జ్ వైజ్, ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ వైజ్, ఎక్స్పర్ట్ వైజ్ గ్లోబల్ ఎన్ఆర్ఐ విభాగం వాళ్ళు మేము యాజ్ ఎ చైర్మన్గా ఆయన రిక్వెస్ట్ చేయడం జరిగింది. ఎన్ఆర్ఐస్ చాలా ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఫేస్ చేస్తున్నారు, వేరే కంట్రీలో ఉండి కూడా ఇక్కడ ఏమైనా ఎల్ఐసితో ఉంటే సరిగ్గా క్లెయిమ్స్ రాక, కాబట్టి ఆయన దానికి ఫ్రీగా అందరికీ కూడా సలహాలు ఇవ్వడానికి ముందుకు వచ్చినందుకు గ్లోబల్ ఎన్ఆర్ఐ విభాగం తరఫున ఆయనకి మా కృతజ్ఞతలు తెలియజేసుకుంటున్నామండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. లైవ్లో చూస్తున్న వాళ్ళు కూడా యూ కెన్ కాంటాక్ట్ ఇవ్వండి, చాలా కంట్రీస్ నుంచి చూస్తున్నారు లైవ్లో. మీరందరూ కూడా మీకు ఏదైనా ఇన్సూరెన్స్ సమస్యలు ఉంటే అందరికీ ఇస్తామండి పెన్లు. అందుకే చెప్పాను చివరి వరకు ఎవరు ఉంటారో వాళ్ళకి ఇస్తామని ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పాం. మేము ఖచ్చితంగా 100% ఇస్తాం, చెప్పేదే చేస్తాం, చేసేదే చెప్తాం.
Mr. Tadepalli Rajshekhar was born at Machilipatnam to Sri Tadepalli Dhananjay Rao and Srimati T. Vijayalakshmi. His father is the ex-director of Vysya Bank. Mr. Rajshekhar did his masters and was the topper in M.Com from Usmania University, Hyderabad, and a qualified cost and management accountant from ICMAI, Kolkata. He is happily married to Mrs. T. Jayashree, director of Jairaj Group and also the managing trustee of Jairaj Trust, taking care of all the social service activities. They are blessed with a son and daughter. Mr. T. Ashish is the CEO of the group. He did his masters in global business and studied in 3 different countries in 3 different continents and has a wide exposure in international trade. Ms. T. Harshita is currently pursuing her MBA and partly working as the creative head of the group. Mr. Rajshekhar is a first-generation entrepreneur and started his career in GMR Group by setting up an international trading company. After having a 10-year stint in the group, he started Jairaj Group of companies which mainly specializes in import of teak wood from around 20 countries in Latin America and West Africa such as Brazil, Bolivia, Ecuador, Colombia, Costa Rica, Benin, Cameroon.
ఈ కార్యక్రమాన్ని ఇంత దిగ్విజయంగా చేసి మాకు కొత్త చరిత్రని ఆర్య వైశ్య కమ్యూనిటీ చరిత్రలో సృష్టించడానికి దోహదపడ్డ ప్రతి మీడియా మిత్రుడికి, వ్యామ్ లీడర్స్కి, వ్యామ్ ఎన్ఆర్ఐ ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి మేము ధన్యవాదాలు తెలుపుకుంటున్నాము. జై వ్యామ్.
ఇప్పుడే కాదు బాస్, ఇంత మంచి ఈవెంట్ మనకు చేసిన మరి మనకు ఎంఎన్ఆర్ గుప్తాను ఎన్ని రకాలుగా పొగిడినా తక్కువనే. మరి ఎంఎన్ఆర్ గుప్తా గారిని నేను కన్వెన్షన్ సెక్రటరీగా నా పర్సనల్గా నేను హానర్ చేయదలుచుకున్నాను. దయచేసి అందరు కూడాను చప్పట్లతో, వారికి చప్పట్లతో మారుమోగాలి.
అన్న కంటిన్యూస్ చప్పట్లు కొంచెం ఆయన ఆనర్ చేస్తున్నాం కాబట్టి ఇంత మంచి అవకాశం ఇచ్చిన ఎంఎన్ఆర్ గారి కోసము కంటిన్యూగా ప్లీజ్. కొంచెం గట్టిగా చప్పట్లండి మరొకసారి. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఫర్ విట్ల గారు అండ్ మొరన్శెట్టి శ్రీనివాస్ గారు అండ్ డాక్టర్ విజయ్ కృష్ణ, ఊరాకృష్ణ గారు అండ్ ఆదిత్య గారు ఫర్ ఆల్ యువర్ లవ్ అండ్ ఎఫెక్షన్. నాకు డబ్బులు అక్కర్లేదండి, మీ లవ్ మీ ఎఫెక్షన్ ఉంటే చాలు, మీ ఎనర్జీ మీ సినర్జీ చాలు. నాకు డబ్బులు ఇవ్వద్దు, తీసుకొని కూడా ట్రై చేయొద్దు. నేను ఏ రోజు తీసుకోలేదు 20 ఏళ్ళలో, నాకు ఇంట్రెస్ట్ కూడా లేదు. మన కమ్యూనిటీ #1గా ఉండాలనేదే నా తాపత్రయం. మన కమ్యూనిటీ వాళ్ళు #1 ఎంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్ అవ్వాలనేదే నా మిషన్. నేనేమి ఒక్కడిని ఏం చేయడం లేదు. విఠల్ గారు, మొరన్శెట్టి శ్రీనివాస్ గారు ఎంతోమంది చెమట వచ్చారు. టంగుటూరు రామకృష్ణ గారు కూడా ఆయనకి హెల్త్ బాగాలేకపోయినా 6 నెలల నుంచి ఇక్కడే కూర్చొని ఈ కన్వెన్షన్ చేయడానికి దాదాపుగా 200 మీటింగ్స్ నేను, టంగుటూరు గారు, విఠల్ గారు, మొరన్శెట్టి శ్రీనివాస్ గారు, ఓఎస్ఎస్ ప్రసాద్ గారు, బండారు సుబ్బారావు గారు, పబ్బాతి రవికుమార్ గారు ఎంతో చేస్తే 9 నెలల నుంచి ఈరోజు ఒకరోజు మీరంతా కూర్చున్నారండి. బట్ చాలా ఆనందంగా ఉంది. ఇంత సూపర్ డూపర్ హిట్ చేస్తారని ఎవరు ఊహించలేదు. 1 గంటలో 4 వేలు ఇస్తే నేనే ఆశ్చర్యపోయానికి నా బ్రాండింగ్ ఇంత ఎఫెక్ట్ ఉందా అని చెప్పి నాకు ఇవాళ అర్థమైంది. సో థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. ఇదే యూనిటీని మనం ముందు ముందు కూడా కంటిన్యూ చేద్దాం. మన స్ట్రెంత్ని, మన యూనిటీని మనం పెంచుకుంటా బిజినెస్లో అన్ని రకాలుగా మనం నెంబర్ 1గా ఎదుగుదాం. ఊర బాబురావు గారు, ఊర కృష్ణ గారు, పొద్దుటూరి రాజేశ్వరరావు గారు, బాదం కృష్ణారావు గారు, ఇంకా ఎంతోమంది, ఆల్ కోర్ కమిటీ 24 మెంబర్స్. ఏమైనా పేర్లు మర్చిపోతే ఏమనుకోవద్దండి. ప్రతి ఒక్క కోర్ కమిటీ మెంబర్ కూడా దీనికి చాలా కృషి చేసి చాలా సహాయ సహకారాలు అందించారు. 4P శివప్రసాద్ గారు కూడా మా ధన్యవాదాలు తెలుపుకుంటున్నాం. అట్లనే సదరన్ ట్రావెల్స్ కృష్ణమోహన్ గారు, లలిత బ్రాండ్, అండ్ మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఆల్ అవర్ వండర్ఫుల్ స్పాన్సర్స్ ఫర్ దిస్ ఈవెంట్, మానేపల్లి జ్యువెలర్స్, వేగా జ్యువెలర్స్, అండ్ సివెల్ సుబ్బారావు గారు, పసుర ప్రియా గోల్డ్, బుక్కా శ్రీనివాస్ గారు, అట్లా చాలా సౌత్ ఇండియా షాపింగ్ మాల్ రాజమౌళి గారు, అట్లా ఎంతోమంది మాకు ఎన్నో రకాలుగా అందరూ తలా చేయడం వల్ల ఒక అద్భుతాన్ని మనం ఈరోజు సృష్టించగలం. ప్రపంచంలో మొట్టమొదటిసారి ఒక 100 కంట్రీలో లైవ్ జరుగుతుంది. మన ఆర్య వైశ్య కమ్యూనిటీ ఈవెంట్లో మనం చూస్తే, నేను 3 నెలల క్రితం ఒక ఈవెంట్కి వెళ్ళాను. 10,000 మందికి ఏర్పాట్లు చేస్తే అక్కడ 1000 మంది ఉన్నారు. ఇక్కడ మేము 2,000 మందికి చేస్తే 10,000 మంది ఉన్నారు. అదే డిఫరెన్స్. వ్యామ్ అనేది ఈరోజు ఒక లోకల్ సంస్థ కాదండి, అందరికీ లైవ్లో చూస్తున్న వాళ్ళందరికీ చెప్తున్నామండి, అర్థం చేసుకోండి. మాకు పోటీ లేదు, మేము లోకల్ కాదు, మేము గ్లోబల్. 50 దేశాల్లో మేమున్నాం. మేము కంపేర్ చేసుకుంటే, మేము ఏదైనా సలహాలు వినాలనుకుంటే మాకన్నా గొప్ప వాళ్ళవే మేము వింటాం. అలాంటి వాళ్ళు ఎవరైనా మాకన్నా హై లెవెల్లో ఉంటే చెప్పండి సలహాలు. మాకు లోకల్తో మాకు సంబంధం లేదు, ఇది గ్లోబల్. అన్ని ఖండాల్లో, అన్ని కాంటినెంట్లో 50 దేశాల్లో ఉన్న ప్రపంచ ఆర్య వైశ్య మహాసభ. దీన్ని క్వశ్చన్ చేసే హక్కు ఎవరికీ లేదు. ఎందుకంటే మేము చేసేది న్యాయంగా, ధర్మంగా, జెన్యున్గా చేస్తున్నాము. అది మీరే ఈరోజు కళ్ళారా చూశారు. ఈరోజు లైవ్లో చూస్తున్న వాళ్ళు కూడా మా దగ్గర అంత న్యాయం, ధర్మం లేకపోతే పల్లె నుంచి ఏదో ఆర్య వైశ్య పండగలో బళ్ళు కట్టుకొని మరీ వచ్చారు. లారీల్లో, బస్సుల్లో. నాకే కళ్ళు బయలు కమ్యూనిటీకి నేను వచ్చేలోపే మొత్తం అక్కడ పార్కింగ్. 10,000 మంది ఆర్య వైశ్య కమ్యూనిటీ చరిత్రలో 200 ఏళ్ళ చరిత్ర రికార్డ్ని వ్యామ్ బదలగొట్టిందండి. ఈరోజు దయచేసి అందరూ గుర్తించండి. వాట్సాప్లో మెసేజ్, గుడ్డోడు కూడా రాస్తాడు. వాట్సాప్లో మెసేజ్ రాస్తే సూర్యుడు చంద్రుడు అయిపోడు, చంద్రుడు సూర్యుడు అయిపోడు. నిజాల్ని గుర్తించండి, వాస్తవాల్ని గుర్తించండి. ఇక్కడ ఏం జరుగుతుంది అనేది మేము చెప్పడానికి, చూపించడానికి, ఆ ట్రాన్స్పరెన్స్తో మేము మీ ముందు సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నాం. ఎవరికి ఏం కావాలో మమ్మల్ని వచ్చి అడగండి, మేము చెప్తాం, మేము చూపిస్తాం. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
ప్రసాద్ గారు ఉన్నారండి, ఓఎస్ ప్రసాద్ గారు, ఓఎస్ఎస్ ప్రసాద్, కాన్ఫరెన్స్ చైర్మన్. ఓకే, జనగణమన్న చెప్పుడా సార్? జనగణమన్న
ఓట్ ఆఫ్ థ్యాంక్స్ విఠల్ గారు, ఓఎస్ఎస్ ప్రసాద్ గారు ఒక మాట్లాడవలసిందిగా కోరుచున్నాం. లేరా? విఠల్ గారు యాజ్ ఎ కన్వెన్షన్ సెక్రటరీ అండ్ ట్రెజరర్ శ్రీనివాస్ గారు ఓట్ ఆఫ్ థ్యాంక్స్ క్లోజింగ్ రిమార్క్స్ ఇవ్వాల్సిందిగా కోరుచున్నాం.
ప్రపంచ ఆర్య వైశ్య మహాసభ బిజినెస్ గ్లోబల్ సమ్మిట్ విచ్చేసిన ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి కూడాను ప్రపంచ ఆర్య వైశ్య మహాసభ తరఫున ధన్యవాదాలు. మరి ఈ కార్యక్రమంకు ముఖ్యంగా వన్ మెన్ ఆర్మీగా పనిచేసిన ఎంఎన్ఆర్ గుప్తా గారికి ప్రత్యేకంగా ధన్యవాదాలు. మరి అలాగే ఈ కన్వెన్షన్ ఇక్కడ చేయడానికి మాకు పర్మిషన్ ఇచ్చేసి ఏర్పాటు చేసుకోవడానికి సహకరించిన మా టంగుటూరి రామకృష్ణ గారు, గ్లోబల్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ గారికి సభాముఖంగా నేను గ్లోబల్ కన్వెన్షన్ సెక్రటరీగా వారికి ధన్యవాదాలు తెలుపుకుంటున్నాను. అలాగే వారి చెన్నై ఆఫీస్ బృందము, వారి చెన్నై మిత్రులు, ముఖ్యంగా మరి మన దగ్గర మన స్టేజ్ పైన ఉన్న రాజశేఖర్ గారు మరియు త్రినాథ్ గారు, మరి ఇంకా ఇతర మిత్రులందరూ కూడాను చెన్నై నుంచి సహకరించడమే కాకుండా మరి వేరే రాష్ట్రాల నుండి కూడాను రామకృష్ణ గారు ఇవాళ కిట్ పేరు మీద కానీ లేక ఆర్థిక సహకారం కానీ ఈ కన్వెన్షన్కు తెప్పించి మరి కన్వెన్షన్ సక్సెస్ కావడానికి ప్రతి విషయంలో కూడా ఆయన 3 నెలలుగా ఇక్కడ ఉండి 6 నెలల ప్రయత్నంలో 3 నెలలు ఆయన కుటుంబాన్ని వదిలి, వ్యాపారాన్ని వదిలి, చెన్నైని వదిలి ఇక్కడ హైదరాబాద్లో ఉంటూ ఆయన ఆరోగ్యం బాగలేకున్నా, ఆయన కాలు బాగలేకున్నా కానీ ఇక్కడ ఉండి ప్రోగ్రాం సక్సెస్ కావడానికి ఆయన రేయింబవళ్ళు బవళ్ళు, ఆయనకు ఏ విధమైన కూడా ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉండదు. తిండి మీద ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉండదు, లేక ఇంకేదైనా షోక్ ఉన్నదంటే ఏ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉండదు. ఓన్లీ పని. ఆయనకు వ్యామ్ తప్ప ఇంకా వేరేది ఉండదు. అటువంటి నాయకుడిని కలిగిన మా ప్రపంచ ఆర్య వైశ్య మహాసభ నిజంగా వారు ధన్యులు, మేము కూడాను ధన్యులము. మరి టంగుటూరి రామకృష్ణ గారికి నేను సభాముఖంగా ధన్యవాదాలు తెలుపుతూ, మరి వారి బృందమే కాకుండా మా కోర్ కమిటీ 24 మంది కోర్ కమిటీ దీని కొరకు రేయింబవళ్ళు కష్టపడ్డారు. ముఖ్యంగా ఇప్పుడు మీకు చెప్పిన ఎంఎన్ఆర్ ప్రసాద్తో సహా ఓఎస్ఎస్ ప్రసాద్ ఆయన స్పాన్సర్షిప్ పేరు మీద స్పాన్సర్లను తీసుకురావడం అనేది చాలా గొప్ప విషయము. మరి ఎవరిని అడగకున్నా కానీ 16 మంది స్పాన్సర్లు, వారికి సభాముఖంగా 16 మంది స్పాన్సర్లకు ప్రత్యేకంగా ధన్యవాదాలు. వారే గనక స్పాన్సర్లే గనక లేకపోతే ఈ ఈవెంటే జరగదు. స్పాన్సర్లకు ప్రత్యేక ధన్యవాదాలు. అలాగే అందరికీ సంతోష పెట్టడానికి టేక్ హోమ్గా మరి కిట్కు సహాయపడ్డ ప్రతి ఒక్క వ్యాపారస్తునికి, ప్రతి ఒక్క మిత్రునికి సభాముఖంగా ధన్యవాదాలు. అలాగే మరి కోర్ కమిటీతో సహా మరి మాకు సహకరించిన శ్రేయస్ మీడియా తీసుకోండి, లేకపోతే ఫుడ్ సపోర్ట్ చేసిన మా పవన్ క్యాటరర్స్కి కానీ, లేక ఇక్కడ హాల్ను కేటాయించిన ఈ క్లాసిక్ 3 కన్వెన్షన్ యాజమాన్యానికి కూడాను నేను సభాముఖంగా ధన్యవాదాలు తెలుపుకుంటున్నాను. ఇంకెవరైనా మాకు మీకు ఇండైరెక్ట్ కానీ డైరెక్ట్ కానీ సహకరించిన ప్రతి ఒక్కరి కూడాను ఇవాళ సక్సెస్ అయిన సందర్భంలో మరి 10,000 మంది ఈరోజు మనము ఒక జనజాతరను చూసాము. ఆ జనజాతరను చూసిన సందర్భంలో మరి మా సంతోషానికి హద్దులు లేవు. మరి ఇంత గడబడవుతుందని, ఇంతమంది వస్తారని మాకు ఫుడ్ ఏర్పాట్ల విషయంలో మేము ఎంతో సెకండ్ ఆప్షన్ లాగా ప్లాన్ బిలో కూడా ఎన్ని రకాలుగా ప్రయత్నాలు చేసినా కానీ మరి ఆ జనాలను చూసిన సంతోషం మరి మామూలు కాదు. పోటీ పడి జనాలు వచ్చారండి, పోటెత్తారు, అది జనాలు. మరి ఇంతమంది జనాలు మరి వాతావరణం సహకరించకున్నా లేక వ్యతిరేకంగా ఇవాళ ఏమంటారు దీంట్లో వాట్సాప్లో అక్కడిక్కడ వ్యతిరేక మెసేజ్లు వచ్చినా కానీ ఎక్కడ కూడాను ఎవరి మాటలు వినకుండా ఇవాళ ఇంతమంది ఇక్కడికి వచ్చారంటే అది మామూలు విషయం కాదు. ది గ్రేట్ సక్సెస్. మరి ఈ సక్సెస్ వెనకాల ప్రయత్నం చేసిన ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి పేరున ధన్యవాదాలు. ఎవరైనా మిస్ చేసుకుంటే దయచేసి క్షమించి మరి మా మీద ఒక కరుణతో మాకు సహకరించిన ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి మళ్ళీ నేను ధన్యవాదాలు తెలుపుకుంటున్నాను. మరి ఈరోజు ముఖ్య అతిథిగా విచ్చేసిన మా స్పీకర్ గారు ఓం బిర్లా గారికి, మరి వారికి తీసుకురావడానికి సహకరించిన మా హానరీ చైర్మన్ శ్రీ టీజీ వెంకటేష్ గారికి నేను ప్రత్యేకంగా ధన్యవాదాలు తెలుపుకుంటున్నాను. మరి నేను కన్వెన్షన్ సెక్రటరీగా నాకు సహకరించిన నా చైర్మన్ ఓఎస్ఎస్ ప్రసాద్ గారికి కానీ, లేక నాకు లెఫ్ట్ హ్యాండ్గా డే అండ్ నైట్ నాకు సహకరిస్తూ ఎప్పుడైనా సరే అన్న ఏం పన్న చెప్పు అని అంటున్న మా మురంశెట్టి శ్రీనివాస్ గారికి కూడాను ప్రత్యేకంగా ధన్యవాదాలు తెలుపుతూ, మరి ఆన్లైన్లో చూస్తున్న మీ అందరికి కూడాను ఎంతో ఓపికతో కూర్చుండి ఇవాళ డే మొత్తం చూసిన మీ అందరికి కూడాను నేను ధన్యవాదాలు తెలుపుతూ ముగిస్తున్నాను.
ఆల్ ఎన్ఆర్ఐ ప్రెసిడెంట్స్ ఒకసారి స్టేజ్ మీద రండి, గ్రూప్ ఫోటో తీసుకుందాం. భాస్కర్ గుప్తా గారు, అనిల్, ఇంకెవరెవరు ఉన్నారు ఎన్ఆర్ఐస్ అంతా రండి. ప్లీజ్ జాయిన్ ఆల్ ఎన్ఆర్ఐస్. సురేష్ గారు ఉన్నారా? రాంబాబు గారు, కృష్ణమోహన్ గారు రండి. విఠల్ గారు రండి సార్. జయరాజ్ గారు. అంటే ఎన్ఆర్ఐలు రమ్మంటే మిగతా వాళ్ళని వద్దని కాదు, వాళ్ళని మిస్ అవ్వద్దని. తీసుకోమ్మా బాగా. గణేష్ గారు రండి రండి రండి. బాబు ఆగు ఒక్క నిమిషం. ఇంకెవరున్నారండి ఎన్ఆర్ఐస్? ఊరకృష్ణ గారు ఉన్నారా? అయ్యా we are concluding this session.